Welcome back. 5-2. We are Platinum 3, right? And then we're playing into Karthus Jungle. Now we exchanged Sums level 1. He exhausted me and I flashed, all for this silly ward, so... if I had to guess, Karthus would be starting on blue and then be pathing top. And if that's the case, I want to end up there too and then try to fight him. If he doesn't have exhaust, and I have the winning lanes, then I probably win. And then I have Yasuo top lane, so... we'll see. We'll see. Yep, if he's not on red buff, he's pretty much guaranteed on that blue. Enemy bot lane not showing. Should be pretty simple. They arrived to lane. Pretty much shows that Karthus has started bot side. So, we want to path up there and then clear as fast as possible so that we can contest that scuttle. We could also try for a level 3 invade, except he has Jace, I have a Kali mid. So that Jace will probably just come and beat me up. Not the easiest invade ever. Karthus also clears so fast, so you really have to be careful with stuff like that. By the time I get to his red buff, he could be done with it. But he doesn't have exhaust, that's the thing. Let's go try to invade, let's see what happens. Now he's definitely going to be done with Raptor, so we don't want to peek our head out there. We really want to find him on this red buff. Using the Q to get that extra movement speed. And then in we go, wish me luck. No exhaust on this bad boy. Well, that was way easier than expected, huh? We might find Gwyn, but that's okay. I even could have got that red buff if I was more focused. Use the health potion in case Gwyn wants to come. Looks like she's coming down, but we already got these. Auto. Auto. Q. She's only level 2. Probably win this. Q. Ah, close. We'll be able to get out of here. They don't have any slows or anything. Since we took those golems, Karthus is only going to be level 3. So he won't have his W for now. We have a very good chance with my Yasuo coming. Just going to stand right here. Okay, Karthus takes the right choice, not barreling into the river here. Let's go ahead and try for the scuttle. Mid lane's looking alright too. And then we'll cross through mid. Trying to get to the bot side scuttle. Nice, mid gets a kill. Now both mid laners don't have TP, so I'm going to help Kali shove here. Nocturne's very, very good at this. It's like he was built for like half lane and half jungle. The Q and the passive on the wave is just so crazy. This might lose me the bot scuttle, but it is what it is. Whoa! What is the deal, man? 25 CS on Karthus. I honestly don't know if the scuttle is up or not. If he's moving down... yeah, he already got the scuttle. I don't know why he'd move down. I'm going to stay on the map, even though I have a recall here. If I stay on the map, we make it where it's hard for Karthus to counter jungle any of my camps. Because he can siphon his camps into my blue side. But if I'm doing my respawning red side into my blue side, I should be good. Nice. So nice that that works out, man. Karthus was so low on the red buff, too. It's one thing about bad Karthus. That bad boy is gonna get low. They don't kite the camps for whatever reason. You never want to queue towards the mid lane. The enemy will be able to see that trail and know where you're at. Whoa, Karthus, chill out, man. He's pissed now. Every single time I get a good invade off. Enemy jungler, this is about how it goes, man. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we're at that interim elo too. I'm not sure if we're high emerald. Because if we're high emerald, that gets us closer to diamond. And whenever you're close to emerald 1 to diamond 4, it's a very bad zone to be in. Because the variance goes up, people get tilted, people are little poopy pants, you know? They take it way too serious. We are just rinsing the map though, we're almost level 6. And reset. That scuttle's not spawning in time, I'm not wasting my time with the raptors, we got 1700 gold, time to spend it. Since we kinda kicked that guy's ass, Let's do Stridebreaker into Boots into Longsword. Get back out there. And then we'll reset to the top side with this respawning Scuttle. And that bad boy will get me close to level 6. With how many times I've done this on Nocturne now, I'm not convinced that that respawning Scuttle gives me level 6. Arthas, are you just trolling again? He hasn't sold his items or anything, but boy, he's just CSing with his laners. You do that enough times and the laners will start trolling themselves. See this? I always get to this amount of XP. I just need like a ward, I need a minion, I need something for level 6. And there's no golems? Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Give me some camps. No raptors? Ridiculous. I can push midway since Akali's roamed bot. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. What is that guy thinking? He just saw me, come on. He's taking the all in. All or nothing. He's probably thinking, my Karthus is trolling, who cares? Let's see if I kill Akali. Welp, we're super fed. Game seems to be solved. Let's just take the easy route here. Looks like a little bit of take all the camps into Rift Herald and then push a lane. Soul lanes are super far ahead, bot lane's stable, and I don't even know if they have a jungler anymore. Even if that Karthus is in the game, like, surely. It shows that he's level 7, so he might just be even with me. We get lucky with this top Scuttle spawn, too. Alright, time for Rift Herald. Spell Shield, bang. Bonus attack speed, bang. Moving. Ooh, he's in the game, huh? And ulting nothing, very impressive. If Jace hits the turret, then I have an ulti. Okay, 2 points into our E here. Nice, he uses Q. He still has his knockback. Oh, not very good. Q. Okay. Just making sure. I flash and then A click, so I'd instantly auto him. But then it just pathed me towards the minions because he died. A little bit messy. Not very good, but hey. The play is done. And we don't have to do that again. Let's reset. This really shows the Karthus matchup, though. This guy has just been... He inted for like 2 turns there. Top and... mid and top lane. And we're almost even in CS. I have 83 to 72. Like, that is this matchup. Karthus just farms faster than us in the early game. Luckily, like, he's been trolling. Because even if stuff goes bad for him, Karthus can have 3 bad moves in the early game and still catch up in golden XP. and be fine. So that's why it's definitely weird to see a Karthus trolling. Go ahead and try to play for the dragon. I think we're way stronger than them. Sona's holding the wave. Oh no. Get the Stride Breaker completed. And then we're looking for tier 2 boots as well. I'm mostly just thinking Ninja Tabby. Jace, Gwyn, and Xayah is a whole lot of on-hit damage. Now, it's super hard to ult their bot side too, so I'm going to go into their blue side, see if I can take any camps, and then, if not, try to ult mid or bot lane from a flank position. I just need vision on this guy. Damn. I wanted to get lucky right there. Can still ult bot lane. Not if they're cowards. Come on, poke Nautilus, I dare ya. Whatever. And they really just recall, and... Nice, let's kill this guy. If we see him again, then I have him with my ulti. Just a matter of finding the Karthus. Danger, no problem, no problem. This. Nice. Nice one. Not really gonna be a wave left there, so I'll go ahead and reset. Nice, nice, nice. So we get the kills, do a little bit of the camps, and get the turret plates with the bot lane. What are we thinking here? I'm thinking Chainsword. They have a little bit of healing and a little bit of damage. So we get AD, we get 55 AD, 250 HP, and 25 ability haste, as well as that Grievous Wounds passive. This item's not bad. Chainsword's like underrated as a bruiser item because it doesn't give you damage yourself, but instead like hurts the enemy. And I know no matter how much damage I really get for myself, it won't go too crazy against their team comp. Some anti-heal helps against the Sona, helps against the Gwyn. That's it. Since my team's so far ahead, I think it's fine. I can apply that with the Stride Breaker too, because the Stride Breaker deals damage. Anytime you have AoE on any of these anti-heal things, it works a lot better because you're able to apply it to multiple targets. So we want to be applying it to basically everyone we can, because Sona could heal everyone. Imagine we get Serpent's Fang too. We hurt our shield, hurt this guy's Eclipse. Yeah. Whoops. Alrighty, ulti's coming back up. We're also going to complete our jungle item after our clear here. Let's go ahead and just go bot lane. These guys are too far up. I got the trail on him. Smite. Nice. Alright, time to take this turret. I gotta start saying my abilities as I go in. This reminds me of Diana though. It's like I'm going in. R. QEW. A. You just dump the abilities. The Jace may be moving, that's okay. He doesn't have the juice. I'll walk right into that guy. Okay, hit the turret. Oh, I gotta get better with the spell shield. Karthus isn't here, so we could turn eventually. Xayah does not have ulti either. These objectives are up, but I'm going to be farming for just a second here. Oh, Carlos gets a shutdown. 10 seconds and you're dead, Sona, okay? Whoa, Nelly, that is not 10 seconds. Cute. Nice, he can't knock me away. Lol. I pissed my pants 224 is godlike. We killed them? Push, 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 push. Nocturne has such a good push. I'm starting to like this champ. Nice. Do dragon. Anti-heal so far? Nice, look at that. Healing reduced 12. Let's go. Get to that top side. If I can get that Rift Herald, that's pretty big for us since we're so far ahead. I'm surprised Karthus hasn't taken it or done anything, really. Chainsword, and then from here, I'm going to go Edge of Night. This double spell shield really does help me against their CC. So they have the knock from Jace, and they have the ult from Sona, and they have the feathers from Xayah. It also gives us a little bit of lethality, so it's kind of like another bruiser item, honestly. Just used in a different way. Damn, I wish I got the blue trinket. We're level 11 now, so we have more range on our ulti. So if I can see the Karthus, I can kill him, but I don't buy the blue trinket, man. There he is, all the way up there. Can I reach him? Nope. Nice, so with this Rift Herald, that makes it where whenever we have a successful play, we can get even more, and all the turrets other than this mid-outer one are down anyways. So let's clean the camps up and then just eat the map alive, because we're too strong for them to deal with. They're pushing. I'm a Nocturne. You know how this goes. Wait for them to get engaged on and then we show up. Farming in between. Too many people. Sorry, sorry. Run. Run. Okay, nice. I'll just go ahead and reset. Get my HP back. Fight with way better resources. Yeah, I wanted to get onto Gwen just to deliver me to the fight, but I'm not going to be able to finish her off too easily. Man, if Jinsei's pushing mid, I can actually drop this Rift Herald. Drop the Rift Herald there, be farming red, and then I should have got blue trinket again. If Jace steps up, then I could try to kill him. Any noobs want to step into the jungle? Mr. Jace. He's kind of tanky. We do have to be careful ulting in here. Nice. There wasn't 7,000 people behind him. Nice. Take that mid turret. Oh man. Sorry. Oh! God, the third Gwen ulti. Now you guys are saying danger, but listen, just go in. Look what happens when we just go in. Who's doing the danger ping, huh? Nautilus? Flash in, Nautilus. Edge of Night, you know, that's a lot of magic damage right there. Should I get some magic resist? Sure. I'll pick up some magic resist. Armor pin wouldn't hurt, but it doesn't help a whole lot. So I guess we can go for Maw of Malmortius. We got the Edge of Night now. That's going to give us an initial spell shield, and then we have our castable, our castable spell shield. And it also gives us 50 AD, 10 lethality, and 325 HP. It's a lot of HP. Kill these guys. I got an ulti to spin. Onto Karthus. Hello, noob. W. Nice. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're not getting onto Jace. Back to the dragon. Since Karthus is dead, we can try for the Baron too. Okay. Karthus is still dead, everyone. Karthus is still dead for 10 seconds, everyone. That's one aspect I really like about Nocturne. You can tank the objectives when you need to. Nice. No fighting. We just did 2 objectives, right? We want to clean up the farm, get as much gold as we can, and as much gold and XP, and then reset, and then look for a play. Particularly where we got the Baron too, it's like, let's speed this bad boy up. Faster we get all these camps done, faster we get onto the map with our ulti. Well, my team's pushing. That golem camp won't give me level 16. If I recall for the Hex Drink or 2, it also doesn't change as much as my team may be dying mid, or me having to play either mid or top. So we're in position now to ulti. That's a lot more useful for our team. And now we have to wait. They really have to move past a certain line for me to have a good ulti. Ready? That's the first turn, and then they really don't have wave clear for the second here. So if we all push together, then we have really good chances. I'm really not seeing a good ulti in, guys. There you go, Nautilus. Use my spell shield a little bit too preemptively there. Alrighty, let's go farm. No second inhib for us. 2 minutes on the Dragon Soul. Keep farming until we have this full Maw of Malmortius. We have level 16 now too, so that gives us our max rank in our ulti, giving us the max range. Look at the minimap. Bang. That's how big our range is. Lol. Pretty nice. We got the maw. We're juiced. Pass through the bot side here since the dragon's coming up. I'll be skipping my bot side camps just for any opportunity. If someone pushes a side lane, if I can pick anyone off with the ulti, it's going to mean a whole lot more. We also have Yasuo pushing the top lane, so it's important to be on the map a whole lot priced faster. Kill this guy. We deal quite a bit of damage, but not enough. Yeah, Kali's overreaching way more than I am. 19 seconds on Dragon. The Gwen doesn't have TP, so chunking her does mean that she won't be able to participate in this fight. Nice. I'm gonna split push bot lane. My team has a lot better go of it mid, and I can always participate by getting to the mid lane with my ulti, rather than standing around with them. As we mentioned in the mid lane, Nocturne has very good pushing power. So let's make him deal with it. Never overcommitting to any of this. Always having the option to back off.
An enemy has been slain.
Close. I'm gonna be flanking here so that Karthus can't get back to his base turrets. Take that. Alrighty, GG. Final score, 10-1-4. Strikebreaker dealing 900. Chainsword, anti-heal, 900. Super pathetic. Super pathetic. I feel like I didn't even get to participate in one team fight in which I was fighting the Gwen and the Sona. There was a whole lot of split. In which case, I could have built like any bruiser items, they would have done about the same. Oh well, GG, not a bad game. We got the successful invade off on the Karthus, and just like that, we're promoted to Platinum 2. Putting our score at 6-2. Alrighty, GG. Final damage, 20,000. Karth is still beating us in damage, but he kind of cheats, let's be real. He didn't even have Leandries either. Already Firefighter Mike. GG, I have nothing bad to say about firefighters. Peace. Bye-bye. It's do or die this time with the lethality build. We have all the setup, electrocute, sudden impact, absolute gathering, etc., etc. And then building towards the Duskblade, usually into Axiom and Collector. But Thresh, Kayn, and Graves aren't going to be able to be one shot. And if we get behind, then we probably lose. Their champs are very good at dealing with Nocturne. They have invisibility, they have mobility, they have CC, they have like escapes. So we'll see. Hopefully the noob factor takes over for them. And I can have an easy game. Here's to hoping. Anyways, we'll be starting our top side for the 5,000th time. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day whenever I'm doing these unranked to diamond games, honestly. It really reminds me of like one-tricking, except when I do it in such like rapid succession, and I've played this game for quite some time, I don't know, it feels a little weird. Most of what's going through my head is like, wow, this skin is awesome. Like nothing productive. Alrighty, so Kayn probably starts his red side, and then he has the option to cheese our blue side too. But since we don't have any info, we'll just path like as per usual. And then if we find him in our blue side, then we can really adjust. Because I don't care too much to preemptively vertical either. Our invade onto Kayn is whatever, because he can E away, he can Q away. And he doesn't get very low in the jungle. Like the last game against Karthus, Kayn is going to be like 60% HP at least. So it's not a very easy invade for us. Put that on top of his pathing isn't guaranteed. And same with the early ganks onto these lanes. Well, at the very least our wolves are up. Wah! God, I messed up this clear. That's Kayn with 12 CS, just a red buff. It means that he's done his red side camps into killing my ADC. We don't really have a counter for that other than to keep clearing. The worst thing we could do is skip our camps now. That's what Firefighter Mike would do, you know? But not me. I stay true to my purpose. You know, even if mom and dad are in the hospital, I still need to eat breakfast, you know what I'm saying? There's a responsibility for my champion to get strong. And to stay strong enough to support my 0-1 bot lane at 3 minutes into the game. Even if they're feeling sick and doing bad, this is how I help them. It just comes later. And they may say, you hate us. Nah, you're just misinformed. And it can be so hurtful, you know, because they're in the hospital. But we just do the best we can. I shouldn't use my fear on the Scuttle Crab, but see what we can do here. No E on Akali. Here comes the Shroud, aka I can't hit her. Follow the flash. Nice, I guess she's just not flashing today, huh? Wanted to follow the flash with the fear, but then I ended up flashing behind her, which made her move towards the wave, which is good for me. Already nice. Share a little wave. Get a little recall. Now I do want to ward my raptors just in case. Mr. Kayn is an asshole, but we're doing pretty good. Nocturne has full cleared and walked into his kill. Meanwhile, Kayn had to cheese for his kill. Rated Dirk back onto the map here. Get to the top side. Now Kayn is level 4, 24 CS, so he's done his blue side, but he hasn't done his red side. Oh, nice one. Nice, he gets one. Now, Trundle doesn't have TP, so let's go and clean up this wave. And then we can get back to our camps later. It's not about killing Graves here, it's just about getting the CS. Let him think he's hot for a second. And then if he stays, we might have been able to Q him. Back to the camps. Quickly, quickly. And if I had to guess, Kayn is going to reset to the bot side because his blue side camps are down. So we'll probably do 2 camps and then gank bot lane. If he does that, then I'll be finishing my raptors. Then we'll be able to invade his blue side. Q. Nice. Already level 5. 36 CS to 24. Mr. Kayn, you better keep up. Or you're gonna fall behind. No, he's not. Oh, there he is. There he is. Mr. Kayn, doing us a solid. Those blue side camps are mine. Making it easy. Nice, the Scuttle Crab's up too. And he bought a Phage. That is one of the worst items you can buy as a jungler. Why? It gives you HP. What do you want as a jungler early? Damage. Why? So that you can kill the enemy laners and clear your camps faster. What else are you doing? What damage are you tanking? You're not skirmishing me right now, so why do you have a Phage? Plus you're stupid, plus you're ugly, plus I'm gonna kill your top laner as a level 5 Nocturne. Just give me a second. I want to do Scuttle Crab first. Because then I just need 1 camp for level 6. So even if he had taken one of my jungle camps on my blue side, then I'll still be able to get level 6 off 1 camp. Now this gank's not guaranteed, but we can try our best here. Alrighty, it looks like it's warded. Graves can always dash over Trundle's pillar as well. Nice. Dumbass. Nice taunt, Mr. Stupid Graves. Now you lay in the grave. Dumb. Because, like, he tells me that it's warded, but then doesn't respect. Boots, longsword, back out onto the map. I'll get a health potion, too. The health potion lets me fight, like, an extra little bit. And I feel like I'll have to do that against the Kayn. Against the Akali, against the Graves. Because if I win a play on the top side, I want enough HP to do that Rift Herald, so I can start smashing top lane. That's my lane. Bot lane is losing. Mid lane is generally losing. Top lane's winning. I want to win top. And the way that I do that is by getting a kill up there and taking that Rift Herald. And then taking that whole damn turret top lane. Because then it's up to the Akali, Kayn, and the Thresh to respond to me and Trundle pushing that top lane. And good luck. Nice. So we're level 6 and we're heading up there. Trundle's not in lane yet, so I'll just keep farming. This gives the Graves time to ward shallowly, so we can kind of assume that the Tri-Brush or this is warded. So whenever we go for a gank, we do want to do it from a sneaky location, which is probably the enemy blue side. It would have been better if I had Sweeper by now. I'm going to clean up all my red side camps, and then try to enter... There he is. Try to enter the river. Saving the smite for Rift Herald. Trundle needs to wait for me. He's trading pretty hard. Alrighty, let's do this. What is that guy doing? Damn. Yeah, Graves is just already bailed. I'm gonna start the Rift Herald up. Maybe I can get the Kayn here. Kayn's gonna ulti. Looks like he's just dead. That was easy. So much for having to do anything on the top side. The Nico just kind of gave away our play on the top side, to be fair. Not really sure what they're doing, so I'll just start the Rift Herald here and try to take it. You guys fighting to the death, or no? Yes. Can Trundle push that wave? I'm not sure. I'm taking the Rift Herald, guys. Kayn doesn't even see or care. Okay. Deal. Because Akali can come to this. Okay. Exit left or right. I'm just gonna recall. Okay, I got the Duskblade. Deal. How weird. Duskblade back to the bot side, and I can't swap to Sweeper now, so I guess I'll get a control ward. Lame. And then we're gonna full clear to the top side. We have 10 minutes, so 10 to 14 minutes is when the turret plates are going to stay up, and I can use that time and really wait things out. It gives me a lot of time to farm, and it gives me a lot of time to react to plays. So I don't need anything immediately to happen. You always want to drop a reactionary Rift Herald too. I was talking to someone today. They were Master Tier jungler in EU West, and they said, like, I never know when to drop Rift Herald. And I'm like, well... With all my experience of playing Bel'Veth, I learned that once you do a successful play, that's when you drop the Rift Herald. Because whenever you force it, whenever you move into a lane and just drop it, it's generally pretty bad. You want to like gank, kill that lane, or have them like hurt, so that you have a reason to drop that Rift Herald. Come on, die. And bot lane is dying. My ulti is up, but kind of whatever. And that's going to be a Akali TP mid. So, since top lane killed, I could skip my golems and then drop the Rift Herald top. Maybe even find Graves TPing back to lane or walking back to lane, even better for me. To look for an ulti onto him. That's what I'll be doing here. Give me some vision. We're just waiting for Graves before we drop the Rift Herald. Auto. Nice. Artie, I promise that I'll start saying the abilities and whatnot to the best of my ability. E, auto. Auto. Because it's so weird. I mentioned it once, it's so weird for Nocturne. It's just like Diana. I go in, QWE, auto, 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 auto. Now we still have Rift Herald, so I'm gonna keep pushing here. Akali's gone bot. Graves TPs, okay. Any jungle camps? Nope. Okay. Let's clean up this scuttle and then reset. If they want dragon, it's whatever. And we forfeited the bot lane entirely. They kind of do this to themselves once they feed early and then keep feeding, so it's whatever. We smash top lane and that's a job well done. Let's reset. Get our serrated Dirk and do it all over again. Actually, Boots Lucidity, Longsword. Then I'll get back out there. I could get a cloth armor right here, that'd be a bit odd. Q. Aw. Nice. That's Vayne's ulti. That's pretty good for me. 14 seconds on my ulti. She has exhaust. I wish my Caitlyn was in lane. Yeah, this is not an easy ulti at all. But if they try to dive the Caitlyn, which they should, then I'd have a pretty easy play. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, just attack them. Anyways, we go into a real lane here. Oh, Caitlyn got the shutdown. Who cares? Okay, auto. 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 Cute. Nice. Back to the camps.
Rampage.
Got Rift Herald coming up in 2. Honestly, I probably should have just helped Caitlyn push. I could have taken the turret with her. But she's only going to be able to get 2 plates. Yeah, I should have went bot lane, because I can always come back to these camps. And then do them in time for Rift Herald. I have a massive level lead on Kayn though. 85 CS to 112. And then we have 3 left on our jungle pet, and he has 13. As Kayn, you want to farm a lot, and against a full clear jungler, that's especially true. And then you fight once your camps are down. But he didn't follow that rule this time, so he just falls behind. I'm level 10. To level 8. It's gonna keep getting worse for him. 1 minute on Rift Herald. I'll go ahead and hold this top wave since Trundle's not going to be here in time. He's moving up. If Graves tries to poke me, Trundle can gank him. You can just swap roles. You be the jungler now. Alrighty, let's reset, spend our gold. I'm taking an easy Axiom Arc here so I can just keep pumping out ultis. I don't see a better lethality item. Blue Trinket, my mid laner's dead. Let's go mid lane. With 30 seconds on Rift Herald, it's fine to skip my bot side camps here. We are looking for level 11 though. Level 11 will give us higher range, more damage, and less cooldown on our ulti. Less cooldown comboed with, let's kill this. Guess I'm not killing that guy, my bad. Since he has Thresh behind him with a locket, it's not even close. That sucks. That's my ulti before the Rift Herald. But their Vayne's going bot. Let's go.
Ally has been slain.
Nobody important is dead. Spell shield, more attack speed. Schmack, schmack, schmack. Q moving, schmack, schmack, moving, schmack. Me and Trundle. Now the top turret's already down, so that's kind of lame. Whoa! Spell shield. Q, auto. 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 Moving. Oh, I should have flashed. There's no blast cone. I'm kind of screwed. Gotta keep running here. Mr. Graves is trying to take me out.
Shut down.
You'll never catch me alive. You'll never catch me alive. Nice. They never caught me alive. I'm recalling. To the bot side. We don't really have to wait for all of our HP.
Enemy rampage.
My team's getting slaughtered, it's whatever. It sucks that Trundle dies, but kind of standard for the bot lane. Lucky that they didn't forfeit. Alrighty, we have a responsibility to keep eating these camps. We want level 13. Right now we're pretty close in levels with the ADC, but we can over level them upcoming. So Vayne is level 10, we're level 11. We want level 13, and she'll stay around level 11, you know? So once we have that 2 level lead, then we can really start looking to attack. Whereas now things are a bit too even. It's harder to kill her and whatnot. So let's get those higher levels, get some more items, and then that's our time to really strike. Especially when my team keeps feeding. They keep feeding, boy do they. These guys are pushed, but they can always back up. So instead of fighting the dragon where the enemy is massively strong, I'm gonna not do that and then push the top lane instead. Getting more resources for myself. Sucks for Mordekaiser, sure, but he shouldn't have died mid lane. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
These guys are kind of low. But we're not seeing anything particular yet. Definitely weird. It would only be Red Cane that I'm running into, and I feel totally safe so long that Vayne's not with him. Red Cane shows bot. Alright, that's enough farming. That's 2,000 gold in a grave, so I'm good. Axiom Mark, another serrated Dirk, and let's get a control word as well. Since we have a feeding Nico support, I want a control word for the Baron coming up. That's going to be pretty important for us. Guess I'll go to my red side camps. Now with Axiom Mark, whenever we get a kill or assist, it's going to reduce our ulti cooldown by 28, as well as giving us a pretty good amount of ability haste, and then 55 AD and 18 lethality. So, it's a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage, a little bit of ulti back. Not bad. Ulti is on a 58-second cooldown, too. Not bad. So we could do an ult a minute if we wanted to. Now, the problem I have with this, now that, it sucks in hindsight, but my team's feeding, so it's pretty hard to get a solid ulti. Unless Mr. Graves wants to give me one. Ah! Oh man. Oh, there he is. EWQ auto. Auto. Thank you. Okay. My Rich Ult's expiring, so I'll go ahead and drop it. And then it'd be nice to push with the Mordekaiser here. And since I have Axiom Mark, I actually can because my ulti will come back up. So let's get into the jungle. We need to get our mana regen. And then put a ward right there. Enemy bot lane and jungle is playing mid, so I just want to hold this sort of position and see if they will move into it, really. But it looks like Vayne is recalling for Trundle, so I'll try to flank these guys. My ulti's coming up. Q. Oh, so lame. I try to flash Q, and then I just get flayed auto, dead. At least Thresh gets the shutdown. Building into Collector, this just plays into our one-shot. I need to one-shot the Vayne. My whole purpose is to one-shot the Vayne. Here's to hoping. Dragon Soul is coming up. The Dragon Soul is very good for them, but it's a consequence of my bot lane being 2 and 14 right now. As a jungler, you cannot feel bad about not getting dragons when when your bot lane massively feeds. So, we'll farm our camps. We're looking for level 16 now. We're 14 to 12 of the Kayn. And then we're 14-12 to the Vayne as well. So, again, we keep farming, trying to get those higher levels. Trying to get to the third point in our ulti with level 16. That would really, really help. And then really reacting to any of the fights that happen here. This is not an easy fight, but Nico has a good flank. So let's try to follow up here. Nice. Q, EW, auto, auto, auto. Moving. She's gonna E over the wall. Okay, she went on to Caitlyn. That's not a winning move. I have some might for Baron, but the dragon is coming up. Wish me luck. Do we know where Kayn is? You don't want to spend your W or your E on the Baron. Just the Q. Looks like Kayn is going to be over the wall here. Hard to say. There he is. Let's finish. Okay, nice. Q, E, auto, ulti. Ulti, W, auto, auto. Q, E, E, auto, moving, auto, auto, Q. Now we need to get to that dragon. We still have our smite up. Why? Because I'm a professional. And just like that too, all these fights, the objective, the kill XP, gets us closer and closer to level 16 without farming. So it's like this is the stage of the game in which you start farming on Nocturne. And if you are farming your camps, then it don't amount to nothing. Nice, we denied the Dragon Soul. Let's go, we're scaled. Level 16. Time to recall, spin that gold, and then make the enemy pay for what they've done. Level 16 to 13, Vayne. Prepare to get one shot, big man. We got the Collector now. This gives us an execute when the enemy's low, as well as 55 AD, 20% crit chance, and 18 lethality. So, just adds into our one shot. Oh, Vayne is bot lane. Don't mind if I do. Just let me get into the red side. Let me get into the red side unseen. Please. Now look at the range of our ulti, too. Just like that. Q, W, E, smite, auto, auto, auto. Nice. Let's go. Nice. I'll be pushing bot lane since I don't have... Oh, my ulti's up in 16. Caitlyn, push mid. I'm begging. Nice. So I'll push bot lane, and then if anything happens mid, I can ulti, because look at the range. Look at the funny level 16 range. Why do you farm so much? You need to gank. Ulti. Q, E, W, auto. Moving. Q. Nice, hit the turret. Auto, Q. Auto, 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 auto. Moving. Q. And we only have one minion here. Nice, now we got more. Auto. Hold on, Vayne, just give me a sec. Aw. Let me turn the lights out for him. Definitely scared him. Okay, see ya. I'm not sure. If Trundle's not going in, if no one's going in, it makes it awkward for me. They all backed up when I ulted. It didn't make sense. But we got the 2 turrets. That's progress. That's fine with me. But once I ulted onto Graves, I needed to wait for my allies to show me something, you know? Because I'm right here, I'm ulting, and then they all backed up. And it's like, fuck, we lose now. Why? Because I'm ulting into Vayne, Akali, Thresh, Graves, and Kayn, L. Spend my allies before me, you know what I'm saying? That is not the 1v1 you want. I promise you that's not the 1v1 you want. Q, ulti. Yeah, okay, I guess you win, big man. You know better than me. Honestly, true, Trundle. Let's just push mid. If I ult one person, surely they die. The Vayne is dead. Caitlyn, come on down, bitch. My ulti is almost in range. Oh, that's not me. Jesus Christ. What a weird thing. Close. Waiting. Q. I don't know what to do here. Just get one shot. My Trundle died too fast. They started the fight a bit oddly. If they do it slower, it's a little bit better. Whatever. There's no objectives up, so it's not the end of the world. The red smite slows by 20%, and then this makes my ability slow by 30%. But the red smite only applies once, whereas this makes any of my damaging abilities slow them. Okay. I could have went mortal. That's what I was thinking about. Red Cane and Akali's healing. Healing from the other targets don't matter as much. Then last item's going to be Serpent's Fang. They have quite a bit of shielding. Once again, we just reset down mid. Look for a good ulti. Don't mind if I do. 40 seconds. Run it down mid. If we find anyone, then Graves and Akali are side laning. Goodbye. Q, W, E, auto, 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 smite, Q, auto, 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 E, auto. Took long enough, damn. Push, push, push. 15 seconds on my ulti. Just need a coordinated effort here. What are you fucking doing, man? I don't know. Oh, God. What a team fight, guys. What a team fight. I try to ulti onto Vayne, and then she goes invisible. Mordekaiser tries to ult her. I get confused. Die. Oh, yeah. Vayne ulti lasts so long, too. So crazy long. Serpent's Fang coming in. Where they've caught up in levels too, like I've lost that big one-shot factor. So it makes it where my allies need to deal that much damage to her, and then I'm one-shotting. But that's so hard given the game state.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So instead of moving down mid with that in mind, actually, it'd be better if we started the Baron, because it pulls them in, and then my team has to fight, and their team has to fight. So if their team commits onto mine, that's way, way better for us. Thank God they didn't take Baron. Okay. Kane flash, that's good enough for me. Kane doesn't have flash, he's gonna have a terrible time getting in. Let's go ahead and reset. And my 50th serrated Dirk. Oh, Kane or Vayne got a Giant's belt. That's not good. Oh, he didn't stay for my blue side camps. He just left. Oh, my Mordekaiser's dead. My Trundle's dead. And we want a fight to start in which they attack my team first. So let's wait things out here. Pretty much be near the mid lane. And we know that they're going to be on our red side. odd. Let's just move up here.
An ally has been
Oh,
slain.
Mordekaiser's already dead. Whoa. Nice. Pillar. Nice. Okay, they're all dead. 13 seconds on Vayne. I'm gonna try to heal off a camp and then push with my team. Come on, give me a camp. Okay, nice. Nice. We need to try this right now. What a good condemn. Fuck, I can't even get a hit on him. We got the inhib. We got our ulti.
An ally has been slain.
It's not about the healing and shield. Like, I'm gonna get an Edge of Night so that she can't do that condemn. So that I have a better chance of not getting, like, CC'd. This is so bad now. They have such a good chance of just rolling down my team. The Caitlyn and Trundle are such bad opposition. We need to try something, guys. I ult in. They danger ping. No. Don't danger ping. Go in. Caitlyn doesn't have any attack speed.
Enemy killing spree.
Come on, Betsy. Well played. GG. Duskblade. Bonus damage dealt 0. Okay. That's about how it felt. GG. That puts us at 7-2. A hard-earned win. Jeez. Jeez Louise. 7-2. Platinum to 47 LP. We're climbing. We're getting up there. Final damage dealt, 38,000. We tried our best. We tried our best. Dude, Vayne is such a lame champion. The Invis champs? Ay, Dios mío, what to do? I'm so glad I chose lethality too, because I know anything else would have been impossible. We wouldn't have done shit. We would have just looked at him and then died. Ulti in, Stridebreaker, condemned, die. Like, even if we have a billion more HP. Yeah. Alrighty, GG. Thanks for watching. These games are getting hard for unexpected reasons. What was the final score of the bot lane? 8 and what is it? 23. 8 and 23. And the only way that you carry an 8 and 23 bot lane isn't by helping them, quotation marks helping. It's by getting more fed yourself. So they had 23 deaths, but we had 14 kills. So then that leaves us with a difference of 8 kills. That was then compensated by Mr. Trundle. He had 10, so we're +2 right there. And with the +2 kills, we took it all the way. Who's with me? Amen. GG. Guess who's plat? Plat again. Nocturne's plat. Tell your friends. Should I go Red Smite? I slow them. You're gonna build Stridebreaker anyways. Don't do Red Smite. Okay. I go through that loop about every single time. Because I'm like, I don't have to build Stridebreaker. But if I'm not building lethality as my mythic, like, it gets pretty bad. I suppose Nocturne might have more flexibility in terms of jungle item because of the itemization changes next season, because in next season you won't have a mythic item. Could get a crit. Oh my god, imagine getting Gale Force now. That sounds like some juice. Gale Force into Collector, don't mind if I do. Q. Well, they're already in our red side, so let's get right here, Mr. Blitzcrank, and then we'll be able to see if this guy starts red. Look, it's Ezreal jungle. Yep, just another day. We took down Draven jungle, and now, now, they have sent us Ezreal. I see. I'm doing a Nocturne Unranked Diamond Challenge. Oh, it's Viego. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm really paying attention, obviously. So let's start this guy's Raptors. Bing, bing, cute. And he's not showing on the red buff, so that kind of guarantees that he's going to be on his blue. So we just kind of sneak his red side, no problem. We definitely clear in time too, unless he would skip his camp, so pretty much guarantee have his red side right here. And then we can gank top lane, and then it's up to Viego to invade me on my blue side. This is how I've been clearing on Nocturne recently, just autoing the camps and not moving. I don't even think it's lazy, I think this is a noob champ, and somehow this is more optimal. That's how it feels for me. It's like Bel'Veth with no form. Why move the champion around too much? Bink, 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 bink. Reminds me of the neural divergent players that I watch, like, they don't cancel auto attack animations for whatever reason. Alrighty, let's kill this guy. Mr. Aatrox goes for a ward. Oh, but here comes Mr. Nocturne. He does not have a great... Jesus Christ, Shogath! Making it look easy, huh? Moving. Auto. Auto. Well, that's going to be my blue side because Viego will be able to see. So what we're going to do here is really avoid the fog of war. These bushes are dangerous against the Viego. So, we'll move down. There he is. There he is. Now, we don't have to show just yet. Nice, auto. And then... Nice one. Auto. Auto. Smite. Smite with the auto. Guarantee that we get that. And then we just skip blue buff if he wants to waste his time. My Cho'Gath has to farm that way for now, so we'll be doing this. Saving our E in case he wants to come fight. Nice, and he goes mid lane. I mean, that's good for me at least. And then they'll be chasing, question mark. I'll be farming, clean up the top side of the map here, and then we can move to the bot side. At the very most, Viego only gets my red buff, and then I can find him in the red side, level 4. But I want to get as many camps as I can right here. That's the main juice. Suppose I could just get right back into his red side. He's already fighting bot, so he's going to retreat. So yeah, let's just take a second rotation of his red side and call it a day. Whenever you queue these, you really want to queue the big one. You're going to kill the small ones regardless. We're going to move past him here so that we can queue upwards, so that our Q doesn't show to the Aurelion Soul. If we were to queue over the wall, he would see the mist. And then we'll put a little ward right there. Clean up these golems, then probably reset. Cho'Gath does not have TP. I really could have helped him top. Oh! This guy has a longsword and a dagger. Care. Aatrox, I can kill you, man. Are you out of your mind? Q. Auto. 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 Alright, you know, crash top wave, too. Don't mind if I do. If you W his W... Aatrox is screwed. Level 5 to level 3, 33 CS to 16. The Legend. The Kane. Iron Spike Whip. Longsword. Give me that one too. Give me this and then also give me a sweeper. Alrighty, time to go ham. A little reverse full clear up the top side. Get level 6. No problem. No problem. 5 camps should do the job. Meanwhile, too, we got massive components over the Viego. We got massive levels and massive components. Honestly, I just kind of want to invade him. You take my red buff? No? Awesome. So if I path topside, it's just playing around a Cho'Gath versus If I get anything going on the bot side here, it's a bit more valuable. The Arya spent her ulti, so it looks like she's going to back off. Meaning that Aurelion could respond to me invading his blue side, which is honestly pretty lame for me, so we'll just keep farming to the top side. This kind of sucks. I would love to ult bot lane right here. Invade Viego, smite, take a camp, hit level 6, or take that bot side scuttle, but here we are. This is kind of the result of verticaling though. Since I took his red side on the vertical, then I have to be top side just a little bit more, at least at this time. I can always move through mid, but kind of miss timing attacks, where Viego would be on Dragon or something. Alrighty, we're still leveling. No wards, that's good. I'm higher level than their top laner, how about that? E, W, auto, auto, Q, auto, auto, auto. Nice. We're going to go ahead and shove that wave with them. And then I'm going to reset. I'm going to get to the bot side here, even though his top side camps are up like that. Viego's on the top side on bot, and I feel like I'm doing a better job. Hearthbound Axe and Ruby Crystal. Hearthbound Axe gives us 20 attack damage, 15% attack speed, and then attacking a unit grants you 20 movement speed for 2 seconds. That's not too bad. So that's a flat 20 movement speed, and then the Q gives us a percentage movement speed increase. So whenever you get flat movement speed, that's going to come from your boots and things like this, then the percentage movement speed increases. Get a little bit more value too. So this is not a bad item, especially where we're running free boots this time. We don't have access to those boots early. These kind of compensate that. At least against targets that don't have tier 2 boots. Come on, Blitzcrank, let's see some fucking hooks. What's the deal? I'm starting Dragon, guys. Q, because I think that Viego's top side. And even if he's not, I'm still in a pretty good spot. No one's helping me with Dragon? Okay, I'll just do it all myself. That's fine. You know, I'm pretty self-sufficient. I'm a Sigma male. I don't need friends. You know, I've been farming so well, I have the 900 smite anyways. Level 7, in fact. Without any health. These guys don't have a ward, so I can kind of be an asshole right now. Wait for her to hit a caster minion, and then we can go. Moving. Can't really follow up on anything, guys. Q. 25 seconds on my ulti. Too many people coming bot now. And Ezreal takes the fight forward. Well played. See you guys, I'll be full clearing up the top. I can see how you're 0 and 3. Something about locking in Nocturne and feeding bot lanes. It's a pattern I'm seeing. Q. There's not a huge minion wave there, so it's kind of whatever. Ahri's coming bot though, so let's move down and then start the fight. We only have so much time for the play. Nice. Nice one, Blitzcrank. Good job, man. Miss the hooks and take the kills. You pathetic loser! Like, come on, though. Give me the gold. What the hell? Blitzcrank's first kill. Like, now my ulti's on cooldown for 2 minutes. Man. I'm gonna right-click these funny camps in aggravation. My teammates suck, and I'm so good on this basic-ass champion. Playing at an MMR way below my actual skill level. Oh, ridiculous. Alrighty, next goal is going to be the objective, which would be this Rift Herald topside. Now, we're missing our ulti, but we have humongous level lead over the enemy. Let's skip these camps with that in mind. We're level 8, that Aatrox is level 7. So let's spin this advantage while we can. Moving. Go ahead and Q once, get the extra speed. You want to hold your ground here, not moving into the Aatrox. He has to run away. Q. I really messed this up, huh? Still get the fear. Come back. I can't finish him off. Oh. Okay. At least I get him.
Shut down.
He took a pretty smart pass just to bail out this way, but we did leave it open. So on hit, kind of on hit. We'll be going Ninja Tabby. We'll bruise the build out here. And then as my second item, we have the classic bruiser options. Just pick your HP and AD item. Let's go ahead and try to get to the top side though. I want to be pathing down now. It'd be very nice if anyone tried to stop this guy on Rift Herald. It's an easy kill in my estimation. But yeah, Black Cleaver, Spear of Sojin, Titanic Hydra. I'm thinking Black Cleaver this time. So 11 minutes now. We only have a little bit until the turret plates despawn, so we want to try to get this Rift Herald to drop it. Even though we misplayed and are off tempo, all of our camps are up right now, so it's not ideal, that's for sure. Nice, they killed mid lane, so we are going to immediately drop the Rift Herald there. And try to take the whole turret. Nocturne's surprisingly good at taking turrets, I've noticed. This is fine. Nice. Push. Q, auto. Push, 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 run! I'm going this way. No, nice. Aurelian Soul is not flying towards me. Good. Are we going to take his jungle camps? No. No, I don't have the resources for that. We're already off tempo, so it's like definitely retreating after that play. Aurelian's going to push one wave mid, so let's go ahead and defend that, and then go back to our camps. We still have this massive, we have the massive farm lead, 94 to 68. And we're going to keep that going, level 9 to 7. My ulti's up, but I want to clean up all my camps here. And then if I ult top lane, I lose dragons, so we're just going to concede that for now. Wow, this guy's really top. Alrighty, let's do this. A Bork and a Null Magic Mantle is definitely weird. We can have Shogath bait, and then for sure Viego's trying to attack him. Let's reset. I can't believe Viego doesn't try to attack him, come on.
Shut down.
Okay, man.
Double kill.
A little bit of Black Cleaver, Caulfield's Warhammer, and Kindle Gem. I could also get Edge at Night. Let's do Edge at Night this time. Gives us less ability haste, but that's okay. Because it gives us a double spell shield, which helps us stay on top of the target that we're going to try to hit. Because all their champions have like this 1 CC. So if I have 2 spell shields, then they have to proc it. They also have easy ways of proccing it. Dang it, I didn't get blue trinket. Give me vision, baby. Ari doesn't have ulti. Come on, guys. We can get the Viego. Cute. Nice. Cute. Nice. If they don't keep running, then they definitely die here too. Alrighty, all the jungle camps. And we get bot turret too. I'm telling you, this is the way to clear on Nocturne. Right click those bad boys and let go. What is the deal, man? Nice. Spell shield, bitch. That's right. I'm on like day 3 of Nocturne. I'm hitting the spell shields now. Moving. Q. W. Oh. Oh. No charm landing that time. Run! Got Blitzcrank hook. Cute. Nice. Cute. Oh, if my ulti was up, this would all be so easy. I'm just walking towards them. Nice. Nice. Come here, Buster. That's right. Outright clicked. I have more stats than you. Lol. Alrighty, a job well done by Mr. Nocturne. Even when the ulti's down, you can still fight. You just have to imagine yourself as a really awkward bruiser with no dash. Jinx tried to ult me. Clean up the camps, then I'll reset to the top side with Rift Trails coming up in 140. Oh, but to ult Jinx, you know what I mean? We're level 11, we have more damage, more range on our ulti. But it's Aatrox pushing, whatever. E, auto, W. Flash, Stridebreaker, auto. He's so fast, damn. And then let's crash this one wave. So awkward, they sent the ADC and top lane to the same lane. Oh, let's get to the Rift Herald, man. I need to stay focused. Blue Trinket, Edge and I, and a little bit of Collector, you know, a little bit of one shot. Then we're super far ahead at this point. We're 9-1. It's time to start owning the enemy. Stridebreaker into Collector is super doable too. Champions like Kayn can do that, no problem. Alrighty, let's farm, wait for our ulti, and we're in a good, really, really good spot. These guys are pushing, but I'm gonna be on this. We could always push into their jungle, but we don't have Blitzcrank and we don't have Cho'Gath. And the enemy has nothing to lose, so. Here I come, guys. Hey, Q, A, 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 A. Give me a sec. A, 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 smite. A, Q, A, A. Wait to drop the Rift Herald until second turret here. Actually, let's just save it. Taking the mid turret's kind of whatever. No jungle camps. Nice. Jinx, stop trying to ult me, man. Not even close on the lethal either. Ready, reset, get the Collector, and then let's get back on the map. We'll just get 2 longswords, kind of figure it out later. I'm just thinking like a last Wisp item would really round this bad boy out. They're screwed. I'm level 13, I'm 11 kills, I have so much AD behind me. 281, and then 340 whenever I'm on top of my Q. Good luck to the enemy. It sucks that I can't use my blue trinket because I have a Rift Herald right now, so let's go ahead and push bot after this. And then after bot lane we can look for Baron. This is where a lot of people get lost, like Baron's coming up and they think they have to play for it on spawn. It's just not the case. So since Ahri's going to push bot, I'll try to contest their blue side pretty defensively too. Yeah, I got a crit. I got another one. The blue buff's so nice to have too. Nocturne can run out of mana, man. And being able to Q around the map is useful. He's kind of old in that sense. For basic stuff like that, it really helps him out. Q. Help Ahri shove by also Qing the wave. Q. Nice. It's not up to me to take the turret. Nice. Alrighty, let's back off. There, fucking on them for that. Yep, You're really doing something. It's time for Baron. Now I could reset, but everyone's on the map, and we can all back up into the Baron. And the enemy's playing so defensive that then they're going to have to move up the map to try to contest us. I have Blue Trinket to single someone out and then try to ult them. This is good though. Let them fight here. Spend their time on both my tanks. Okay, my tanks are dying a bit too soon. We'll probably have to turn right here. Yeah, we need to turn. Nice. Phew. Run! Oh, flash that. Try to heal what I can. Always remember to try to use those Qs backwards. Like, you don't always have to just run into the bad guy and then use it. I'm going forward, and I know I can't contest like 3 guys, so I have to wait it out a little bit. But usually with the Nocturne build, we have enough ability haste to like really spam these out. Let's try to get this Scuttle Crab too. That's annoying. That's annoying that Blitzcrank and Cho'Gath are pushing, you know? Do it normal, I dare ya. And maybe just do you, you know? You got a plan. Whenever the play goes wrong like that, it's like all my camps are up. I have this responsibility to farm these camps. If I skip it, oh, it gets lame for me. Alrighty, I'm so juiced right now. I'm so strong. A little bit of Last Whisper. Mortal Reminder, anti-healing, just not necessary. The slow from Shirelda's is so good. Like, anytime we damage them, really, they're going to be slowed. Then this will give us 45 AD, 30 armor pen, and 20 ability haste. So that's more ultis. These other items we built, these lethality items, don't give us ability haste, so that'll give us more ulti, more E, more Q. These guys are so stupid. Okay. Owned. Q. Nice, we got her. Okay. See how you can click backwards? Multiple enemies show up. Hey guys, I'll be leaving. That's their mid lane and support dead. Okay, guys. Blue Trinket just to try to get an idea of where they're going to be coming from. They have Jinx ulti and they have this Viego. Put the Blitzcrank to really stop them. Cute. This is so weird. Wish me luck. Okay, 25 on my ulti. Aw. Nice, Ezreal finished her off. Keep pushing. They just have the Aurelion Soul and the Renata. Nice. That chunks the Aurelion. That gives us a little bit of time to play with. It's going to be Viego here, though, so I can't be the one that moves up. Nice. I'm going to try to heal off the camps. Every time I say this, I don't heal enough. No wolves, okay. And then my whole team's dead. The higher level of play? That play is okay. The Ezreal, like, probably solo ends the game. Ulti in 25. I do have a lot of gold. Let's just reset. Let's play this normal. My team messed up. We might lose a dragon. It's whatever. Shirel does, and then from here, I just see like Black Cleaver or some other like bruiser item to really round out the build. I could also go for some magic resist, but let's just keep bruising it out. It's fine. So long that I really one-shot and trade blow for blow better than the enemy, then I'm going to be having a lot better of a time. So we have 2 lethality and an armor pin item. We want to play this part slow. We're playing it a bit fast, but I'm going to try to bait them. W. Nice. Okay. Dodge out on quite a bit of damage. And we go back in. Nice. Nice. GG. The clean ace. Push mid. Schmack, 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 Q, schmack, schmack, schmack. Alright, final score 13, 1, and 15. Shredebreaker dealing 1200. And there's no stats on the other ones. I really wish that Collector would add where it shows how many executes you get. That'd be cool. Let's give the honor to, I think, the Ahri. And with that win, that puts us at Platinum 2, 87 LP. Let's go ahead and update the score. Puts us at 8 and 2. Platinum 2. Nice. Final damage dealt, 2300. I like that. I like the Stridebreaker into lethality when I'm winning. The Stridebreaker covers a lot of bases. And then you can choose depending on how the game's going. It will be a real shame whenever this item is reworked next season because it's losing the ability haste and it's losing the damage on the slow. So we'll see where that item goes. But yeah, alrighty. Thanks for watching. See you in the next games. Peace. We got our first diamond ranked here. Diamond 4. Soon to be. Yo soy soon to be. I piece my pants 224. Soon to be diamond. I'm still thinking about that red smite though. Come on. It's the world's easiest green smite here. All their champions rely on dealing damage, and if they didn't deal enough damage into my bruiser champion that is a whole bunch of damage and HP, then I win. I have 2 supports. I have Taric and I have Galio as well. Galio and Nocturne as a combo into a non-mobile ADC such as Kayle and Draven is so devastating. I ult in, he comes with me. Good luck to the enemy. Good luck to them. Alrighty, we find the Kayn, so we know that he won't be starting in my red side for now. We'll go ahead and keep the warding trinket. It's not going to be about the early ganks. And then we'll start top side and path down. Matching Kayn's clear, really. And then avoiding any of his stupid invades. That seems pretty solid. Seems pretty standard. Have the same runes, Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop. And then we're running a Magical Footwear and Cosmic. Whenever you switch up these domination runes with the inspiration runes, think about them with your early lane states. If you are a Galio, they don't fight very often early. And that's going to be turn 2, turn 3 when we're level 5, level 6. And since they don't fight early, the domination tree loses a little bit of value. So then turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Even then, do we have a lot of fights? Well, I don't want any. I want one good fight, one good ulti, and then I'm back to farming, matching the Kayn, because if we're both farming, I'm winning. I can take objectives in between tempo. He needs to fight. If I don't fight him, he doesn't fight me, he doesn't get form, and I win. That's basically the game plan here. Smite. The sooner you smite that first camp, at least on the blue side, running right into Gromp, the sooner you get your W. That's just more attack speed. That's more damage. You don't want to delay that bad boy. Pump the 89s into this bat. I love this red skit, let me tell you. Oh yeah, we had a donation, or a super thanks, my bad. Bezaboyo gave us the $20 super thanks to pay for this skin. Nice. And I said all that before I even published the video, so I had bought this skin preemptively, but hey, We got the, what's it called? Mail-in rebate. We got the mail-in rebate on the skin. Very nice. So generous. The 2 times I've asked for, like, the cool-looking skin, people have actually contributed towards it, so that's cool to see. Not even for my own financial gain, it's just like we get a good-looking skin in-game. It looks nice, and it's cool. Hell yeah. Okay, Kane's not cheesing, so that's good. We'll go ahead and save our smite for Scuttle, too, in that case. Think. Cute. It's up to my bot lane to play safe right here. Cute. Alrighty, into the river we go, boys. Let's fight. The Draven's chunk to start this, which is pretty good. Let's play for bot gank. Kane is already dedicated to Scuttle, so... Close. Nice. Galio bullied the Kane off the Scuttle, too. That's going to be Rakan's flash. It's not the craziest. And we can maybe do something bot after the Scuttle crap because they can push next wave and maybe we have a play. We'll see. Ward right here for Kane. Push, push, push. Oh god. Q. Push the lane. I dare you. Ow. Q. It's gonna be Kale's TP, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, alright, okay. Ballista's in there. Run away. Pulling them into Galio. So bad. So incredibly bad. Pushing the lane was never an option. I have to right-click the bad guy. I have to flash into turret. Let's wait for Iron Spike Whip here. Kane has 28 CS. That means he's done my fucking... If you've done my Gromp, you're a real bad guy, let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I fight bot side because I know Kane won't be there, and then if they push, then we can easily dive with either me or Taric dying in the process, and that would be totally fine. But the Taric flashed under turret instead of pushing the wave. Nice, I got my Gromp. Since Kane flanked, I thought he skipped Scuttle and then ganked top. In which case, the 28 CS would mean that he did my Gromp. Since I spent so much time bot side. He has Doran's Blade and a longsword. That's so bad. So, we'll just keep farming, and we're going to be ahead of him pretty quickly here. Level 5. And we are much closer to bot lane than he is. So what I'm going to do here is Raptors and then skip Golem so I can get into the river and have a flank position on bot lane because we did get the Rakan's flash. We don't have Sweeper. I guess we'll find out if this is okay or not. Oh, whoops, my bad. And we do know that Taric likes to walk into him, so now's the time. Q, W, E, moving. Run! We have Galio. Moving. Got one. My team's just too dedicated into this. We really don't have the juice. Let's do golems and then reset. Maybe clean up that bot wave. Super poorly played by everyone. Impressive. You know, you enter the diamond range elo and everyone starts sucking. Coincidence? I swear, like, Platinum 3 to Platinum 1 is all fine. Diamond 4, bad. Really bad players. Every time. Go ahead and share the XP here. Get my reset off. Double longsword, and I wish I could get the ruby crystal, but I can't. And back to the top side to clear down to do it all over again. Impressively bad, everyone. These are the first 2 turns, so it's like I'm just there for damage, but my team has to set everything up. They're not doing a good job. And that's just to the detriment of the jungle matchup too, where even in farm, Kane's one of those few champions that will actually match me in clearing these camps, so he won't have the massive farm lead. So the plays really need to go right. Level 6. Can look for an ulti. Top lane's looking good. Auto. Nice, that was so crazy. That was so fast. Kane's also level 6. Eviscerated Dirk. Cute. Already ulti on cooldown, we just do a little cool full clear down. If Kane's good, then he's taking my red side right now. He's looking to fight bot lane. Dragon, are you sure? Listen, I'll take that call. If you think Kane's on Dragon, I'll start Rift Herald. We're level 7, it's fine. I have a lot of time to kill with my ulti down. Because I know Kane's not on the top side right now. Nice, he is on Dragon. It's so weird. W. You can block the charge, you can block Rift Herald's attacks with the W, and then it gives you bonus attack speed, helping you to wail on him. The more auto attacks you get on the Rift Herald, the faster its eyes open again. Therefore, the more big damage you get onto it. No problem. I'll trade a Rift Herald for a Dragon for sure. Their team does scale better, but the Rift Herald will allow me to open up one of these solo lanes and then really take the game from there. Feeling okay. Got my Stride Breaker in the bank. There's not a huge onus on me this turn. It's alright. Clearing my camps, doing my job. Level 8. How about you? How about you, Mr. Level 7 Kane? Whoa, Draven is low. Nice. Go ahead and use Eon Rakan. He's going to be my easier target. A, W, A. Moving. Q, flash, auto, 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 auto. Nice. We are smacking, baby. Uh-oh. Auto, auto, auto. Moving. E. Auto, Q, auto, auto. Oh, yes, we are smacking. Let's reset. We have so much gold. That's a classic. Full clear into the chest. What are you doing? Ninja Tabby. And get the Edge of Night. Come on, you know you want. Just get 2 long swords. We can figure it out later. We can turn these into a collector at this point. Give me that bad boy. Edge of Night. That's cool and all. That's cool and all, but absolutely one-shotting them with the Stride Breaker. Now we're talking. I think this is kind of the hidden build. This was the build that the Kayn player was going, and Nocturne is very similar to Kayn. Blue Kayn with Stride Breaker and Collector, so let's abuse this bad boy. Nice, we're level 9, Kayn is level 7. The game is mine. Now Kayle used her ulti too. If she wants to push and be crazy, this is an easy kill. Even though we don't have ulti. Our camps will be down for a little bit, so very good chances of an attack here. Galio has ulti. Q! Ah! So close. Come on, Galio Q. Okay, ignite. Stride Breaker. Q. E. Auto. 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 W. Auto. Moving. Alrighty, let's heal. We can heal off our camps. Lol. Now, we did fight Kayn, so he probably got a little bit of form. Listen closely. Doesn't seem like he transformed, though. We're good. 12 minutes in, he hasn't transformed. Good times for Kayn to transform is like 9 to 11 minutes. 1 minute on the dragon too, so clean up these camps, get back to full HP, and we'll be in position for a good ulti. We also have that Rift Herald, so if we get a successful play, then we can definitely take a whole turret. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I missed the stun. Smack, smack, Q. No problem. I have full confidence when Tarek is behind me that I'm going to be staying alive. Successful play, take the whole turret. Don't mind if I do. Dragon's coming up in 23. Go ahead and reset, everyone else is. Nice. Collector, here I come. Serrated Dirk, pickaxe, brick cloak, back out onto the map. Lol, everyone's gonna get one shot. We're 7-0, lol. Kane has finally transformed here 13 minutes in. Way too slow. Not good enough. You know what they say, look before you leap, but I'm just jumping over. What? Okay. It's gonna be Renekton TP. It's fine for us to play this slow. We have Galio ulti coming up, and we have my ulti coming up. The enemy is generally split up too. If we hold our ground here, it's fine, and then I can go in. So easy. They're so dead. Schmack, 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 schmack. I deal so much damage. Especially lower level targets, they don't stand a chance. Alrighty, Rift-Tailed coming up in 11. Let's get to that bad boy. The Galio combo is just, like, dude. This level of play is so strong. So bulky and stupid and strong. I'm gonna be doing the Rift-Tailed. You guys can do that. Alrighty, let's clean up our blue side and then get a reset off. We were gonna have even more damage on the reset. And then, since we took the dragon, we took the Rift Herald, now it's time to take the outer turret. So what's nice about building damage too is that I don't have to send it mid lane, because there's gonna be multiple champions mid lane more often than not. So instead I can take it to the side lanes, and it's up to like a 0-3 Renekton, or maybe the Kale to deal with me. And they don't have enough damage to kill me, as I'm killing them. Collector, and let's do Hydra. A little bit of Caulfields. With Hydra, that gives us some lifesteal, it gives us a lot of AD, and it gives us a lot of ability haste. And then it also gives us that AoE aspect, so whenever I land on top of multiple people, I'm going to be schmacking, and they're really going to be feeling it. So Galio is pushing that bot wave, so let's do Raptors, then try to get there as fast as I can. Hello. WD auto. Schmack, stride. Schmack, schmack, schmack. This guy still has W, so can't follow up on that. We got Renekton's flash, though. It's not too bad. And whatever's happening mid lane, it's whatever. We're gonna get this outer turret. The enemy's contesting mid lane, then they don't have enough people down here. Schmack. Moving. Schmack. 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 Dive. Schmack. Schmack. Q. Oh, sorry, sorry. Oh, come on, Galio. Show this guy who's boss. Play hard on the right side. They have to move further from mid lane into me. Nice, we got the turret. Let's get out of here. Job's done. We took the outer turret. The base turret is like icing on the cake. Let's farm, wait for our ulti, see if they really chase mid. Aw. Spin Galio ulti on me. Doesn't really matter to kill these guys. Okay. Oh, GG. Final score 9-0-4. Stridebreaker dealing 500. That was a very basic example of like how you just take the whole game. Take the whole game with very basic things. Now, a lot of it wasn't guaranteed because the enemy could play it in a way in which they walk away from me. But like a full clear into the gank lets me take over the game too easily. Nice, and that promotes us to Platinum 1. We're gonna be done with this pretty soon, huh? Maybe we MMR boosted just a little bit too hard. So we are 9-2, Platinum 1. Nice. Final damage dealt 1300. Mr. Nocturne. See, now one thing that happens whenever you continuously win on an account as well, not this account, you boost the MMR a lot. Whenever you go on big win streaks, and you're much lower rank than the rank that you're playing at, for Platinum 2 playing against Emerald 2, then it raises the MMR of the account, the matchmaking rank, by a lot. And then you get a way bigger reward in a way. And so therefore, that's why we get like the big, what is it? We probably got like plus 45 or something right there. So yeah, Platinum 1 already. Just have to get through Emerald and then the job's done. The other account, I mean, I'm glad I brought it up. The other account took way longer. 61-15 is what it took to get to Diamond 4. She's decayed now, but who cares? And we also had to play quite a bit of games not on Briar because Briar was always banned. But yeah, I'm glad we did the MMR boost. In a way, I mean, we could play like 5 billion games of Nocturne, but I think this will be a good enough amount. Alrighty. Going forward, I'm really liking the Stridebreaker build. I'm really liking the Collector because it gives me an insane amount of combo damage and durability in the mid game. So in winning games, I'm going to be abusing this bad boy. Just bringing the Kayn build to Nocturne. Alrighty, GG. See you in the next game. Peace. Now we're against Shaco this game, and a lot of people feel this onus to walk into his jungle and take his boxes. Nocturne does not have any dash. He does not have like this extra mobility to get in there and then get out. And he's going to clear his 3 camps fast. And we're not going to be able to stop him from doing that. And then he can gank my mid lane. He can gank my top lane. We can't stop him from doing that. So what we can do instead is do our camps and then be in a position to punish him once he does one of those plays. So that would probably just be the right side of mid lane here. I could invade his blue side. I could attack him as he's exiting the lane. Things like that gives me options. And then we'll just generally be pathing towards bot side over and over against that. I can play for the dragon early, I think. Or I can just play to react how things go here. Because even if I path towards top side, Shaco should be looking for a level 3 gank. And I won't be able to stop him from doing that. So we'll be pathing down. Mr. Shaco. We're in Platinum 1, if I'm not mistaken. And then playing with, like, high Emerald, Diamond 4-ish MMR. Which, honestly, the games just keep getting easier and easier for me. After playing Nocturne for a couple days, I'm kind of getting the hang of it, too. Getting the spell shield down especially. The spell shield is just such an important part of the kit. The Q and the E are so basic that I don't even think about them. Even when I'm trying to do the commentary, I have a hard time, like, saying them out because I don't have to think about them at all. They just happen. The Q is up, you press it, like, there's nothing to it. You get on top of that bad guy and you press it. So Shaco ganks top here, so now that opens up his blue side to us. He has 12 CS and a red buff, so he's guaranteed done his red side camps. We're going to go into his blue side and at least get his blue buff. Do I want to counter gank him mid? No. Not just yet. I have flank on bot, and I have counter on mid eventually. The thing with countering mid is that my bot lane's pushed in, and it's a little bit harder to actually do anything. And just like that, we have the camp lead. Let's try to flank bot since these guys are fighting. Shaco probably queued into his blue side too. Health potion moving onto Karma here. Auto. Q, flash, E, W. Auto. 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 Nice. And then Shaco can be coming, so we're not going to overcommit here. Go ahead and help him push. Get that fear on him. Spell shield is E, no problem. No harm, no foul. 21 CS to 16. And I'll be cleaning up my camps here. Easy. Easy. Let him do him, you know? Give him some space. So often with the junglers I've been coaching, they don't give the enemy jungle any space. And because of that, they spend their time to preemptively be in position because maybe the enemy will gank, and it's like, dude, just do what your champion is supposed to. Let the board play out and then react. You're making these massive calls on things that are out of your control. Alrighty, really good start to the game. Gonna be going for Stride Breaker, bruise the build a little bit, and then see where we go from there. Even though they have these very mobile champions too, swap to Sweeper too. Sweeper helps me against Shaco boxes, and having vision of him isn't gonna be the easiest thing to get. I could also try to gank top lane right here. My top lane doesn't have TP, so even if I don't kill Aatrox, I can help him shove the wave against Shaco. So we want to get there pretty fast. Okay. Whoa! Oh, I just trade. Aatrox waited that long in the bush. Kind of a good move. Well, Shaco no biting here, so he's probably in his red side. Orianna did a good job to avoid the gank too. It's like, my job is to ping Orianna. Danger, Shaco's right there. And then her job is to play right side so that she didn't get ganked. And that's exactly what happened. So you'll love to see that. But you gotta remember the pings are just a suggestion. It's not a guarantee that your ally will play around it. But it's on you to do the ping. Then let it go. Let go of the result. Zen in the art of jungling. Clean up this mid wave. Shaco level 4, 36 GS. Meanwhile, we're level 5. With a whole lot more than that. Q, auto. If I had to guess, Shaco has all of his red side camps down, so I'm going to go to my golems. Shaco has serrated Dirk, so we're pretty much even. We're both level 5 with component item. If I get one more camp, I get level 6. Easier said than done. To get this bot side scuttle. Q. W. Auto. Nice. Got level 6 off this, but now I don't have my fear. I want to help him push this wave and the next wave. Oh, cute. Jerk. If I don't help him shove this wave, then Shaco could have an opportunity on them. Shaco can have the scuttle, he can have the dragon. We killed his karma. Deal. I'll go ahead and get a control ward too, back to the top side. So since Shaco showed there, I feel pretty confident starting the rift. We'll see when I get there, but if he wastes his time doing that dragon, it takes him a long time. Okay, he's just gonna cross through mid. He's gonna get level 6 off his camps and go from there. If I had to guess, he'll do that red buff and then try to gank top. Let's go ahead and move into the top lane bush. This is a preemptive play, it's not too good. But Aatrox is low, so we have a good chance to kill him, and we also have a good chance to kill the Shaco if he ganks. Ulti. Q, E, Iron Spike, W. Freaking that was easy. I didn't even get an auto off. Sure, that turret play, and let's go take that Rift Herald. We killed the enemy top laner, that's a job well done. Then we can just full clear down. All the meanwhile, too, as we're doing the Rift, the wolves. Whoa! Okay. Moving. E this. Q. Moving. Oh. Still easy enough. Shaco's pissed off that one, that's for sure. As we're doing all of this, our ulti is coming back up. I would love to help you, Mr. Rumble, but you're much stronger than Aatrox. You got this. It's time for me to clean up my camps. It's my duty. If you're truly on your way, you're going to have to do it yourself. I will be doing my raptors. Some people will be worried about, oh my god, I'm on the map, I have so much gold, shouldn't I reset? Shaco has a serrated Dirk, I'm level 8. I'm good, man. I'll be fine. I'm much stronger than the map in general, too. If you look at the enemy carries, their component items are whatever. Nice. Watch out, Shaco bought 2 longswords and boots. Care. If I end my clear here as well, I have an ulti onto the Karma. QEW auto. Might. Close. We can push, we have an okay chance to dive. You get the movement speed so that Rakan can go in. Yeah, I'm fucking tanking. Raccoon, hit him! Hit him, Raccoon! Stridebreaker. And I'm thinking Boots Lucidity. Whenever they have these mixed damage targets like this, I like Boots Lucidity. Instead of going defensive into AD or AP, just get CDR and kill them more. Kill them more, have more impact, and then get stronger that way. If you have a level lead, it gives you more HP. If you have more HP, that can equate to the durability you would get by getting the resistances in a way. Ulti in 125. Shaco is going to be messing around, trying to gank mid lane. Us! I guess we're pushing top, huh? It's not bad to have the Rift Herald top, but it's a bit awkward, no? We are going to be traveling with it. We can get the golems up there, too. And then kind of flank mid lane from there. I've told them my position, and I delayed Rift Herald. Whoops. But if I know that Shaco's bot, these golems are mine. The red buff? No? Understandable. Well, 44 seconds on my ulti. I've not really seen a flank on mid. Since the wave takes so long, yeah, we can have a flank. Nice. Nice. Q, Stridebreaker. E, W, moving. He stays feared right there. Q. Oh, if I didn't give him the Q, he was dead. Story. Q. Oh. Oh, if I didn't give him the Q, he was dead. Get the 2 long swords. I would love to have my funny collector, but I've messed up a little bit. Swap to the blue trinket. Whenever we're level 9, we pretty much always want the blue trinket. This gives us access. Having vision of the enemy gives us access to ulti from much further away. You know, without our allies having to do anything correctly, so that's pretty good. Value that a whole lot more than the warding totem or the sweeper. Sweepers for junglers that gank through the bushes. Nocturne does not have to do that. Vladimir died to Rumble, so I'm going to go ahead and try to move into his red side. If I find Shaco, I'm much stronger. Sucks that Rumble doesn't hit the turret, actually.
Double kill.
More farm for me. Shaco's bot. Okay. I can ulti top, sure. If I get there. He's dead. Hex Drinker, Serrated Dirk. I'm sure I can manage this guy. Looks like this is warded. Let's go ahead and keep clearing the camps here. What I really notice with the Boots of Lucidity, too, is that I have my Q up just way more often. I'll stick around here in case Shaco wants to gank mid. We need 2 more camps for our jungle item. It's a real one. What is this guy thinking? Go ahead, man. Okay. Well, he's pretty much chunked, and then I have Orianna coming behind me. This will be fake one. Pull the Rift Herald all the way out here, so that if the enemy wants to contest, then they have to move all the way into me. Both of these guys can dissipate the attack, so it makes it a bit awkward. Nice, feared, dead. Nice, good ulti. Let them attack, you know? They just back up, do a little back up, do a little leave. So easy. They're committing in. Oh well. I'm gonna hard outplay them. Check it out. I'm clicking backwards. Nice, level 11. This gives us more range and more damage and less cooldown on the ulti. Alrighty, we got the lead. I deserve the collector. I'm a big boy. I deserve it. We'll clear these camps, and if I kill bot, then I have this in base. I could also use it mid lane, I suppose. If I get that turret, then I also have collector. It's definitely weird to do that, but let's do it. Because I want that whole collector. I want all the gold I can get. This guy is on one with his abilities. You just like can't use the pool like that. It's not allowed. Q. He doesn't have pool. Q. Moving, moving. Q. They're giving it their best shot. Don't make fun of them, okay? Let's do Dragon and reset. Even though we could use the blue trinket provision, it doesn't really matter where the Shaco, the Karma is. It's better to spin it like during a fight. Nice. Alrighty. 2 minutes until Baron. We got the Collector. It is time to eat the map alive. Anytime a champion shows, we're going to be ulting them, okay? We have the CDR and we have the damage now. I'm going to be running down mid, skipping all my camps. Okay. This guy's probably already dead, and Ezreal used his E. Nice. Q, W, E, auto. Auto, auto. Q, auto, auto. Nice, I had the flash. I didn't use my Q when I landed, sorry. And now, ulti's down. Farm everything. Oh, nobody's here to defend. Vlad's bot. Shaco's there. Aatrox is top. Don't mind if I do. Schmack, 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 schmack. Gold, 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 get the gold! No Raptors, go to the next camp. Get to the scuttle, hurry up! Are you even listening? Baron's in 1 minute, do the camps, get the HP. Go fight. Ulti in 46. Kill this scuttle, hurry up. If I was you, the scuttle would be dead by now. Go to the blue buff. Why aren't you on blue buff? Blue buff gives you more ulti because it gives you CDR. Schmack, 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 Q, schmack. Level 13 now, so our E is max, giving us a 2.25 fear duration, also increasing the damage. So whenever we go in, we slow them, we apply that fear, that's where we really get the smacks going, because once that fear duration is high, they stay CC for much longer, meaning that we're dealing damage and they're not. Then we can be on top of them, schmacking, schmacking. And let's go top lane and ult these guys. These guys are out of their minds. Okay, no problem. Coming in. Q, W, auto. Baron time. Friends, it's time for Baron. Let's do Baron. No clue where the Shaco would be, but it's not really important at this point. We want to let Rakan tank the Baron, but he's not doing so. Whoever's tanking Baron, deals less damage to it. We need to deal with Shaco first, guys. We can't just be doing this willy-nilly. I'll be going overseas here. My team is not following me. I gotta get out of here. It's whatever. Be careful! Oh my god, a little guy with some funny damage items is coming to hit me. Where do I go from here? Serrated Dirk. Collector. What am I trying to do? One-shot them. While also dealing some damage. Let's go Edge of Night. One-shot them while also taking some damage. My bad. Now, Vladimir's been side laning, so he should have an okay amount of XP, but I'm going to be able to match that if I just do a little full clear. Yeah, get off those. Get off those. Those are mine. These minions are just a bother, you know? Can these minions be dead already? Ugh. Farming all my camps. Level 14 to 11. Good job, Shaco. Good for you. I had to guess someone would fight mid lane, but I'll just keep farming. Because they have to fight, right? And if I know anything about the enemy, they love jacking off, doing nothing, and then losing, so nobody fought the Rumble there. There wasn't 3 people set up to kill them. Q, EW auto. Moving. Oh, he's still right here, I think. Close. Now my ulti's up in a minute, so it's no big deal. Aatrox has pretty bad items too. He has this magic resist, and then he has this lethality. So I definitely beat him in a 1v1. Nice. Hello, friend. I want my team to fight right there so that I don't get collapsed on here. W! Auto, 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 auto. Nice. Collected. Oh, my team's dying. I'll just push top then. It's whatever. We're gonna keep getting strong here. I get level 16, the enemy team gets a dragon. I don't care. I don't care. I'm level 16. I don't care. Eventually. 204 CS to 125. Damn, I've been farming. Nice. They're still on dragon, so Orianna trades with them. And then I'll be able to smack the turret real quick. Shorty. They get a dragon, I have 3,000 gold, and I'm on my way to level 16. Worth. This guy should not be here. QE, Stridebreaker, auto, moving. He's still feared. Smite, auto, W, auto, auto. Collected. You gotta be careful using Smite there if you don't have 2 charges, but we have 2 charges, so we can try for the Baron here. The Shaco's still a bother. I'm gonna get these berries first. Nocturne legit runs out of mana, so I really like having these. Nice. No random steal. Let's go. Let's reset. Spend our gold, get back out on the map. Edge and Knight, looking at the enemy team. They have a whole lot of nothing, so I think that I'll just go for Maw of Malmortius. This gives me some magic resist, it gives me some lifesteal, and if you look at our resistances, we have 100 armor, but we only had like 40 magic resist, and now this rounds us out. I'm going to do blue buff and then move up the map. There's no reason for me to stop for my camps because I'm already level 16. I have 4 items to Shaco's 2, and I'm much stronger than anyone. So if I stay farming, it just wastes my time. Instead, I'm going to look to split push top. Since my team's already pushing mid and winning. Let's go. So they use Vladimir ulti. It will only be Aatrox finding me top here. If I blue trinket like this, I can ult onto him. He's just going to give it to me, huh? Easiest fight ever. Auto, auto. Lethal tempo to smack the inhib faster. What a nice guy. Alrighty, GG, that's it. That's the end of the game. So bad for him to have eased forward. Shaco is spawned, so I have to wait a little bit here. Cute. Get rid of these minions! Whatever, just hit the turret. Only Vladimir. GG, final score 11, 2, and 6. Stridebreaker dealing 1,000. Wonder if the Maw shield really did anything, because the Maw also gives me lifesteal. That was easy. Ramp up and smack them to death. Try to make an argument in my head about Conqueror versus Lethal Tempo and Nocturne, but every time I'm playing them with that Lethal Tempo, Christ! Get it procced, and then you have all this AD behind you. From the items, you can also build lethality, which gives you way more value on the autos. Then you also have so much AD built in from the Q. That's very hard to justify having so many extra autos compared to Conqueror, which gives you HP and AD. It's a weird exchange. Anyways, final score 11, 2, and 6, and then final damage dealt 22,000. That last fight, I probably dealt Like, so much. That's what I'm looking for, though. If I don't have most damage than everyone on my team, it's kind of a failure. So, good. Good. Mr. Nocturne. Oh yeah, that puts us in Platinum 1, 67 LP. So if we win next game, we promote to Emerald. Not too bad. Let me go ahead and update this. We are 10 and 2. Nice. Alrighty, GG. See you in the next game. Peace. A basic, fundamental matchup here. Nocturne versus Lee Sin. He wants to affect the lanes, I want to get strong. I get more resources than him, I win. He gets more plays than me, he wins. Let it rip. Let the games begin, man. Where's our strength at early? Well, we're pretty much even until one of us has a lead, and then the other one can't play or win. I can't believe he starts blue side, that's for sure. Huh. Enemy top isn't showing, though. So they could be faking. Let's not do anything crazy. Let's not take a big risk here. Because I could invade his red side, but for what? To leave my bot lane all alone on the vertical? That doesn't really help us on turn 2, turn 3. Let's keep it standard. Lee Sin also doesn't get very low in his clear. So even if I found him on the tail end of an invade, he probably has advantage to attack me. And having a flank on Talia also want to be super crazy. And so far it looks like he's not invading me. We're going to pull the Raptors up to maybe spot him out. This would be his time to do so. Leave a ward just in case. Just in case he's late to his own job. So we stay on the camp, we just stay autoing it, put that trail down, and then coast along it. We're going to save our smite so that if we fight for Scuttle, then we actually have a smite. Keep moving. We also have our health potions still, so we'll see, we'll see. Mr. Lee Sin ends his clear on the top side, so I'll ward right there. Kill that. And then the enemy probably won't commit in here. The Rakan will just go back. So let's reset. Really be up to the Jhin to make... Whoa! Akali gets a kill. Let's go. She gets ganked and gets a kill. Pickaxe and back to the top side. So Lee Sin's going to do that scuttle. And then maybe look for play mid. But I'm going to be right on my respawning Gromp there. I did spend a little bit of time down there. So then I don't really have time for a counter gank here. But they don't have a great setup. Nice. Now Lee Sin is like way behind on tempo. So since he's going to go back to his blue side camps, if he does that, I might be able to do Dragon right as I get down there. Lee Sin's not showing on Gromp, so it's hard to say. Hard to say what he's up to, but we're level 5, so we're pretty strong. And my bot lane is generally pushing them in. So, I think we're fine to start the dragon. I'm gonna pull it a little bit to the right here. Use my health potion. Sucks that Ezreal's not helping us. Yeah, because this makes it a bit awkward. I don't have a mid laner either. And then my Ezreal will just get pushed in. We're not going to stick around for that. It's going to be the enemy's dragon now. All because ADC didn't come. Oh, mid lane says they're on their way. No, take your wave, man. Whatever. Why? Well, guys, we can't run into a Talia and a Rakan. And we have no damage. It's whatever. Guess I'll follow the play here. We have some time to kill. Lee Sin flashes away. Time to leave. Time to turn all the pings off. Listen. I don't need the feedback from you guys. Ezreal didn't come to Dragon, we don't get Dragon. You mad about it? Like, have you considered sucking my balls? Anyways, Lee Sin hasn't really got any plays off, so that's okay. We lose the objective, my team opts into dying against all fucking logical sources and faculties that humanity has to it themselves, so it's whatever. We're 44 to 36 CS, we do a couple camps here, we get level 6, and then we can look for a play onto Lee Sin. I don't even have to look for a play on the lanes, I know that I can win the 1v1 here. I have Iron Spike Whip, and I have a Longsword. And if he doesn't have ulti, he can't even kick me away. We can outplay him too with our W onto his kick. Nice. Now we have the ulti. Talia moves too far up. Nice. Q, EW, auto. Moving. We got our flash. Back to our camps. If I had to guess, Lee Sin would still be in his blue side. A little snacky snack on the way out. Both my lanes are kind of whatever lane states, so I'll just keep farming here. Go ahead and check this since we're near the Scryer's Bloom. Kind of awkward to do Wolves and then come back to it. Nice. It would have been control worded even if I wanted to start that bad boy off the mid play. So glad I went back to my camps. Now that we go a little bit higher in MMR, people place control words down. Care. My next goal here is to use my next ulti to really get a good game state. However we can with the impact. It has to be reactionary in a sense. So it's not really up to us, but we're going to be farming our camps so that we get our resources. And then that'll put us on the bot side around the time that our ulti will be up. That gen's super low, but damn, 25 seconds on my ulti. Lee Sin collects his Rift Herald. It's kind of a result of us failing that bot play initially. And there's no one to ult. Let's spend our gold, get back out on the map, and hope for the best here. We still have pretty good resources. Now we have a Ruby Crystal, and we also have the Hearthbound Axe. The Hearthbound Axe gives us 20 AD, 15% attack speed, and then attacking the enemy gives us movement speed. So where we don't have boots, that will speed us up a little bit. We also haven't got any kills or assists, so our free boots are coming in much later now. Now Talia used flash, so we're going to try to punish that here. If she moves too far up, then we're good. Ulti. Q, W, E, auto, auto, smite, auto, auto, auto. Nice. Whenever you get the enemy's flash, you want to try to punish it by just re-ganking the same lane. Not doing stupid stuff like ganking every single lane. You want to gank that one lane that you already ganked and got their flash. What is this guy planning? Ulti's down, back to farming our camps. We just have to stay true to this, no matter how boring. Diligently farming my camps. Watching my lanes get totally owned.
Has been slain. Shut down.
It does open up his red side to me. Downside, I lose my mid, my ADC, my support, and a lot of gold on the turret plates on the bot lane turret. But I get a raptor camp! Schmack, 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 schmack. No red buff, that's okay. Now if Vladimir uses pool, I have an okay chance to dive. I'm gonna go ahead and use smite to speed this up. And I want to save my E in case we look for a play onto this guy. My E goes through Vladimir's pool. Moving. E. W. Auto. Auto. Ready. My Akali's dead. Dead before arrival. Go ahead, Vladimir. Push this wave. I'll be waiting. I got nowhere to be, apparently. I don't even have a single lane. I don't even have a single lane. What's a jungler supposed to do without a lane, huh, Vladimir? What do you think? This isn't even really worth. I'm like waiting for a non-wave here. Just a bunch of caster minions. Anyways, I'm still level 9 to Lee Sin's level 7. We took some of his jungle camps, so that will stick for a little bit. Because if the enemy jungler doesn't have his jungle camps, then he can't catch up in the XP for a little bit. They're kind of mixed here, so I'll go a Ruby Crystal since they deal quite a bit of damage. And then be looking to path bot, because like it's super hard to gank anywhere other than mid lane, but if I'm pathing bot, then I'll be in a position to kind of fight the Lee Sin. But we go topside because our Gromp and Wolves are going to be respawning, and then we'll be pathing down towards the play rather than skipping anything. The Akali and the Sylas, whatever they're doing, they're just skipping too many steps. It doesn't make sense. You're missing your farm here, guys. If you don't get the farm, then you fall off the face of the earth. And it's up to the enemy to have a successful attack to really keep pushing the game. And they're not even doing that. But then my mid and top are doing nothing. You'll see why this is a problem coming up. Stay tuned. They could be fine. Maybe they could get a kill. Yeah, man. Just wait. Julia's flash is back up now. They run Cosmic Insight whenever they have first strike. And then that reduces their flash cooldown from 5 minutes to 4. Nice, we're level 9 and we complete our jungle item too. Jungle item gives us basically a ruby crystal for free. That is not bad. We just bought a ruby crystal and hey, we got another one. Now that we're level 10 too, we just need one more level and then we're level 11, giving us 2 points in our ulti. Let's go ahead and smite those, speed up the process, and then just get into the river, and being in the river gives me a position to ult bot lane or ult mid lane. Which I'm not really seeing either. And since this bad boy's right there, it's pretty hard for me to move. Alrighty. Neither lane is really doing anything. With Riftfields coming up, I want to kind of speed things up here. So I'll cross through mid and then be in position in the river there. Much stronger than Lee Sin in a 1v1, but he has better abilities and then has better teammates, so that's a problem. Put a control word right there. The Vladimir is like full HP, so... W! Nice. We dodge his kick. Ash! Not the best combo you've ever seen, but hey, we got the job done, no? Lee Sin is dead. I really tried to get that ulti off before he ward hops over the wall. The tricky situation, though. Do it too soon, miss. Do it too late, miss. Because they don't have any vision. Adios. This is why we love Blue Trinket. Good kill, though. He walked right into us. Didn't know what was happening for a little bit. And nice, we got an objective. I can't believe it. With this team, I can't believe it. Holly TP's bot, you're joking. Alrighty, you know our sequence now. We become the top laner. Q, E, W, auto. Moving. The Fear's not super good against Vladimir, I've noticed, because they get so much movement speed from that phase rush. Let's go ahead and drop Rift Herald top, I guess. Mid lane's not coming, speed up the process. Because they're taking Dragon regardless now. I want to take the golems and then do the turret top. Nice, he got the turret without me. So every single camp we take here, we deny from the Lee Sin. Q. Close. If Talia keeps pushing top, I could also kill her. I could also find her with this. No luck yet. No luck there. Let's just reset. Yeah, she went the long way around, which is smart by her. We got a ton of gold to spend. I'm not even sure what I want to buy at this point. It's a lot of magic damage they have. I'll do Boots Lucidity. That's a lot of magic damage they have. This is weird. This is definitely weird. I have no clue. I think I'll do Edge of Night. That'll give me some damage onto the squishy targets, which is like Vladimir, Talia, and Jhin. And then it gives me a little bit of a spell shield against the Talia, the Rakan, and the Lee Sin. So it's really a skill check, the Edge of Night. The double spell shield is like a weird one to have to play around. Especially when they don't expect it at the first couple fights when you have it. This is rough though, they're like on their way to Dragon Soul. We want to farm these camps as fast as we can. Really be in position for a good play. Nice, kill this guy. W, Q, Stridebreaker, auto, auto, auto. Nice. If I kept moving forward just a little faster, then I wouldn't have got hit by his W. But hey, we got a kill. Even if I move into the bot lane here, there's nothing. There's nothing for me. I got no ulti. Oh, if Jhin does it like this, maybe we have a chance. He's just way too deep, guys. Q. Auto, 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 Q. Oh, I missed. Auto. Come on! Jesus Christ. I could have got the Rakan too. Come on. Huh? Bye-bye. Don't want to take that fight. You're just way too low. Oh, my golems. I'm going to... There's no Rift Herald. 2 minutes on Dragon. That's the whole shebang here. If we can win that, we can win. Edge of Night. I'll go for Maul of Malmortius too. It's kind of whatever at this point. Because we know that we have to take some magic damage, and they just have so much of it on their team. Edge of Night functioning like another bruiser item, too. Alrighty. If I get a pick before Dragon, that's very good, but if I spend my ulti before Dragon and then don't get a kill, it's super, super bad. Okay. go ahead and take out this ward. Oh! Nice. Really waiting for them to overstep. If I had vision... Man, if I got blue trinket, I could solo ulti this Jhin, I swear. Ay, Dios mío. 1 minute on dragon. And I'm skipping everything because it's just so crucial. If we can get a successful pick, it's so big. Q, W, E, auto, auto, auto. Yes. Apparently that works. Akali running right at them. Big shutdown onto Rakan. A job well done. Who's with me? Ugh. We're in it, baby. We can win. Let's finish off this bot turret and then head to dragon. Don't mind if I do. W, auto, auto, auto. Nice. Auto, moving, auto, Q. Okay. Finish him off with the Q or the smite. I don't know which one it was. One thing's for sure, Mr. Lee Sin loves walking into me. He's a blind monk. Give him a chance, you know? He just keeps walking into me. Maybe I don't smell. Thank Christ they don't get this dragon soul just yet. They can still get it. But we took some proper steps. We take little chances, and sometimes that's all you need. Don't chase into that. Alrighty. We got them all in the base. Dang. I didn't know I got that much gold. Now it's time to play for Baron. 22 minutes. We can play for any picks in the red side, or if the enemy oversteps in a side lane. Because I could also, like, at this stage, it's really about ulting the side lanes or someone who's by themselves in the jungle. God, and I still didn't get the blue trinket. Ay, ay, ay. Because Nocturne is very good at getting picks, but not so good at team fighting. So these guys are 3 of them by themselves. So if one of them pushes the lane by themselves, then I can get a pick. They group up. That's bad. My whole team's dying? That is super bad. Oh, I need to be mid because they're going to try to start Baron. I really wish I had blue trinket, man. Q, moving. Auto, auto. Anyone see an angle to go in? Because I don't. Nice, they're backing off. Why is Akali going in? Akali, baby, they backed off. Okay. Aw. I was hoping to maybe find Jhin there. But Jhin exited mid with the rest of them. Back to farming. We farm to go level 15, and then if plays are successful, we go level 16. Team's just overreaching mid. The enemy backed off Baron, you think they're going to stay fight you? It just doesn't make sense. Now my team's doing the same. Run! So bad. So hard to help this too. Nice interrupt. Still not enough. Q, W, auto, 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 Q. Nice. Speaking of overreaching, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Now, Akali's a real champion, so I think I can bait for it right here. They are not biting. I do have smite. They have 3 champions, I have no ADC. Phew. Push out the wave. Reset. 127 on Dragon. Don't forget it. We got them off Baron. That was like the main goal so that everyone can leave and then go farm. But they just fucked it up so bad. I mean, Death's Dance is okay, but I'd much rather get like a bruiser item. IDK though, like Black Cleavers. I don't know. Wish me luck here. Hard to go wrong with a Black Cleaver. This late game stage, I've noticed I've had to conserve my mana a little bit more. Nice, I'm level 15 and Lee Sin's 13. And we want an ulti onto the Jhin or the Talia, but the Talia has stopwatch. Q, moving. Stridebreaker, E, W. Nice! We blocked his kick. Alrighty. Deny the dragon for the 4 billionth time. Ezreal needs to ult Baron, make sure that they're not on it. And I can solo the dragon. Nice, so they show that they're not on Baron. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. At least we denied the dragon. So we did that play. Now I'm really thinking that... I'm thinking that my team is totally stupid for pushing up into the... It just doesn't make sense. Thinking I want to farm my camps, get level 16, and then if I win a play I get Black Cleaver. But like, holy shit, my allies are dead. They can just do Baron now. Level 16, more range, more damage, and less cooldown on our ulti, but oh my god, I have a Baron problem. We have Ezreal ulti for vision. 7k. Okay. Oh, so soon. That was not my best smite, guys. Shutdown going to Jhin. I don't know what I was thinking with that one, I'll be honest. Well, hey, we started the fight. That's 3 of them dead. Okay. Big slow by Janna. Oh. Oh, he's so fast. Janna, baby, catch up. No Shirelias. Oh, man. Moonstone looks pretty bad. I got level 16. That Talia still has that stopwatch. If I had to guess, Talia will go top. And I have some time to kill, 2 minutes until the dragon, so if I path top... if I path top, which it's worded right there, then maybe I could find Talia. That's a Vladimir. Do I kill the Vladimir? I have a Maw. I feel like I have a pretty good chance. Let's try. Q, EW, auto, 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 auto. Stridebreaker, auto, auto, auto. That was easy as hell. Just had to stay on him with the autos. The little bit jank where he's so fast from that phase rush, but he didn't use his W. So I just get a whale on him during the E. Nice, 38 seconds on my ulti, let's go. Since my ulti's coming up, I'll skip Wolves and Scuttle and then into mid. Split pushing doesn't achieve a whole lot. We're already like very leveled. We have a lot of gold too. Alrighty, alrighty. If Jin shows, then I have a good angle. Two. It's okay. There's no objective up. We tried our best. Allies didn't really follow up in any capacity, so it is what it is. When I set up Stridebreaker onto Talia and Jin and there's nothing, it's like, okay. It's a lot of physical damage. It's about time for a chain, or for a cloth armor here. I can go into GA, I can go into Death Stance. Give them the game stay. I want Death Stance. I'm gonna have to kill them all. So. ADC is so much stronger than mine. Well, we're back at it, trying to deny this Dragon Soul from them. We can assume that our red side's warded too, and that our red side camps are gone. So let's reset through mid, and then try to get into this bush. And finally get a blue trinket, damn. See, Janna taking risk. There could be a whole enemy team in that bush. No need, no need. You push a mid-wave too, it's generally pretty good. Get to spot out enemies, get to see if one's a dumbass, and then we'll hold the wave. Hi guys. Kali is on our way, eh? Oh god. I finally got the blue trinket and I used it like a sweeper. You can start the dragon. This dragon's pretty tanky. We're gonna need everyone to hit it. Nice. Wow. It feels like all I can do is hit front to back there. I'm not sure if there's any different way for me to play that. I get to choose my different ulti target, but damn, I want to get in there. I felt like the fight was going to keep going forward, but no one died. God, I denied 3 dragons, guys, and we can't win. 5 and 7 Akali, 2 and 9, 0-5. And then the 0-5 Janna is like not even a champion. She don't do nothing. You're peeling for an Ezreal against Rakan. Like, come on. Why you pick that shit? GG. You win. I have 3 deaths. I should add 0. I'm gonna get you next time, Lee Sin. Adios. That puts our score at 10 and 3. Damn it. Ay, ay, ay. Bot lane, bot lane. That's one thing that will deny you a win, I tell you that much. Ezreal and Janna, particularly those type of champions, yep, they'll do it. They will feed and die and lose. Minus 18, putting us at Platinum 1, 49 LP. If I win 1 game, I still may promote. But that, like, missing, like, 10 LP right here, I might have to play 2 games. We'll see. Final damage dealt. Not the most. Damn. IDK. I would have had to kill mid and bot a whole lot more, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to achieve that, given the game state. Build lethality? Maybe. I don't know. We'll get him next time. Peace. Welcome back to the jungle. We're invading. We're cheesing. We're cheesing a cane. No way you guys chase like this. Come on. A bit soon on the reveal, I'll be honest. Like, these guys are getting away. I don't have any major CC. Volibear playing with fire. Well, let's go back to our camps. Whoa. Let's go back to our camps and then clear down. Seems like a pretty basic path. Again, against Kayn, whenever we're fighting, whenever we're jungling against him, we don't want to participate in fights with him because he gets to get orbs. In early fights, Nocturne probably isn't getting kills unless the enemy's making major mistakes. So the enemy has to make a mistake, and we need Kayn, ideally, to not be there. Nice. And then in the meantime, we'll be clearing down. Nice. We see Kayn here, so that means that he's not cheesing my red side. That's good. I would say that our clear is a little bit faster than his, but I'm not super certain. If he's just finishing that, I guess I'm a little faster. Where I started my buff and I'll be going down, I would imagine that I'm faster. Anyways, with the team comps too, the enemy picked Ashe and Syndra support, and these champs don't have any appeal for themselves against a Nocturne. So we'll be going the lethality build. The runes change up here. We got Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, and Ultimate Hunter. And then we have Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm. Both of these giving us just more AD, playing into our lethality and level advantage over the enemy that we're going to be going for. Because having the Inspiration Tree isn't as useful when we're not going Bruiser, that's for sure. Having more AD generally is. But the secondary runes don't matter too much, so don't get caught up on them. Then the pathing will be basically the same here. I'm not looking to invade Kayn. No Valen's pushed in. So we'll just keep clearing. Keep clearing my camps, get level 4, and then we can look for a play. Oh, I have to hit this. Since I put my jungle pet on the golems, then I have to hit that red buff even though it's just 1 HP. Fights are happening here, so I'm going to smite these so I can get here faster. And try to have impact. Nice, this guy's so low. Okay, this is fine. I can beat the Kayn too, and he doesn't have E. Moving. Alrighty, goodbye Ashe. She clicked away. Autos. Smite. Oh, I don't want to smite, that's right. He gets some orbs, but it's not that much. If he's not like fully committing to a play. Go ahead and Q here. Nice, Volibear's dead. Now Volibear has TP, so we can help Aatrox push. And then move to the other scuttle here. My Gromp will be respawning pretty soon too. We kind of got lucky in the river there. I forgot that I didn't have smite. I guess Kayn spent his smite too. He was pretty far up preemptively too. Oh, he had 20 CS. I see. He skipped camps. He was only level 3. That's how you were there so fast. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just do a double full clear. Again, we're not interacting very much early. We're not really missing out on plays given the lanes too. All of my lanes want to play for around level 6. And then if I don't participate so much early, then Kayn has less opportunities to get his orbs. And I spend most of my time farming. If I'm doing that, then I'm powering up. Powering up to a more meaningful time. In which we're level 6 and have our serrated dirk, and maybe even a longsword. So often, this is how the jungle matchups will feel, man. It will feel like the enemy jungler did it to themselves, which they did. Kayn had 20 CS. Why would he do that? Why would he skip his camps? Do your camps. It just doesn't make sense. I have a little bit on golems here, so what I can try to do is flank this bot lane. If it's warded, it's whatever, but we have an okay chance, given that I'm level 5 and they can't really kill me. So bad. Q, flash, E. Yeah. On to Syndra. The Ashe still had flash, that's my bad. I'm gonna leave now, even though it's a big wave. I'm gonna leave now, it's too big of a wave to push. Let's do golems. Oh, okay. Kane's going to my top side, but there's nothing there. Nice, and we're level 6. Now we're cooking. Now we're really strong. 50 CS to 36. Kane's gonna find nothing. I'm gonna get serrated Dirk, longsword, and boots. And then, now that we have ulti, we can swap to sweeper. And with lethality especially, you really, really want to be playing for that level 6. Win! Auto. Auto. Killer. Auto. Q. Nice. Okay. Auto. Q. Auto. 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 Q. He's playing with fire. If I find Kane, he's dead with my ulti. E, W, auto, Q. Nice, that's the electric Q proc going ham. Alrighty, we can clean up like one of his camps here, but we don't want to stay for too long. So I'll try to take his red buff and then leave. It feels weird not having the Iron Spike whip. We don't want to continue this fight. I need to get back to my camps. I need to get back to my camps, and Mr. Bard needs to get back to bot lane. Like, hurry up. They're gonna dive that guy. All the meanwhile, too, as we're farming, our ulti is coming off cooldown. Nice. Good level 7. I feel like I can do Rift Herald, too. If I had to guess, the Kayn is bot side. He's taking my red side, but it's too late. Which he should have. He's seen Bard top for so long. And they spotted me out. In my blue side, so by taking Rift, I kind of compensate. Then maybe taking my red side. But that's definitely a tricky exchange because it's such a big resource battle between me and Kayn. So we take that, I'll do my wolves and then just find what's in my red side, I guess. Don't want to spend my ulti on a Ninja Tabby Volley Bear. That's a level up on me, that's for sure. Alrighty, here we go. Did you take my whole red side? Oh, he didn't. You're kidding me. Nice. The top lane dies. If I really waited that out, I probably could have ulted top. I had that feeling, but man, it's time to clean up the camps. I'm level 8, you know what I'm saying? Kayn is like level 6, maybe level 7, and I'm level 8. Mr. Volley Bear, too far forward. Q, EW auto, auto. Smite. Oh, I didn't use my W? Shit. Q. Well, they take dragons, so I'm gonna try to take the raptors here. These guys are gonna get screwed. There's just no way to help them. Now, Kayn will probably use his E, but if we stay in a bush, I don't think he sees us. Okay. I guess he's going top. He's either going top or into my blue side. Either way, I want to be in some sort of proximity to it. Oh, this guy's getting owned. No. No. I'm gonna 1v1 with a level 10 Yon. How do I win? He has lethal tempo procced. You can leave. Oh! Run! Ouch. Ouch. Wait for him to shove next wave. Ouch. Okay. Syndra's tanking. Auto. Auto. Moving! Ah, close. Nice!
Shut down.
Very bad dive. Now, I didn't play it too well, but tried my best.
An enemy has been slain.
On hit, magic damage. On hit, magic damage. I don't abilities and then on hit. But I'm playing for lethality. It's boosts lucidity. We're gonna have more ultis more often. Especially where we're level 9, we're close to 11. That will give us 2 points in our ulti. And then we can really spam them out. And it's going to be important to spam them out so that we have more impact more often. So 12 minutes here. We only have 2 minutes left on the turret plates. So Volibear goes top. That means Yone will go mid. If I can get an ulti on him and then drop Rift, that's a pretty good play. Okay. So we're just waiting here. The Volibear goes mid. Damn it. That guy's lame. Nice. Kill this guy. Q, E, W, auto, 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 auto. Nice. I want to dodge out on that stun, but I'm going to back off here. God. The Syndra support's roaming more than Bard. I only have a minute and a half to drop Rift Herald, man. Oh my god, I don't even have a minute. 13 seconds. I guess it's going mid, huh? Bard's taking my CS and shit. Thanks, man. Rift Herald is wasted. Spend my ulti too, so I can't really ult the Ashe. Let's do my blue side reset, and then I can have my ulti up by the time that I'm bot side. I really want to get an ulti onto Ashe. I think that will open up the game a little. Because Trundle's not too reliable, apparently. I thought you'd get Trundle a couple kills and he takes over top lane, but not this time. And the Jhin has 3 kills and a BF sword, so it seems like he's doing pretty good. With the objectives coming up at 120, we want to save our smite. Top lane doesn't make any sense. We know that's just a funny roll. We know that there's no rules up there. So raided Dirk and back to the bot side. The Kayn has a stride breaker, I swear. Did we invent that? Did we copy the Chinese player that did that and then by proxy invent that? It is time to ult this bot lane. Kayn isn't there, let's go. And they're not walking up. Q, W, E, auto. She's gone. And she flashed. We don't have Bard ulti, so I don't see an easy dive. So I'll take the camps instead. Saving our E in case Kayn was to show up. Nice, they kill Ashe. So let's take Gromp and then help our bot lane take the bot turret. They got it, actually. Oh, my attack speed is so slow. Okay. That's a whole Volibear. Oh, they're gonna try to get onto Jhin, I see. Dude. Okay. It's not gonna kill. 22 seconds on my ulti. My bot lane's compromised. Let's farm. I'm gonna farm up towards top side and then actually fight for the Rift Herald. It's kind of no one's fault right there. The consequence of them winning the lane that we can't get the dragon. So it doesn't feel too bad. We have the good farm lead on Kayn. As per usual, they randomly stop farming. I have 126 CS to 99. They've killed my they've killed my mid laner. Q, W, E, auto, auto, auto. Okay. Q, auto, 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 E, auto. Beard. Okay. I'm gonna go right for the Rift Herald. I can always come back to the jungle camps. But since we did this play, I want to get this objective off the board without Yone having time to interrupt me. If I did my camps into it, then he would have time. W! Go ahead and just help Trundle push here. We can take the turret together. Not so important to try to fight the Yone. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. What a crazy-ass arrow, man. I could have used my spell shield. Started off with a kiss. How the hell did it end up like this? Kill the Syndra. Oh, man. That is 3 of us dead. Axiom Arc, and then I'll be going into Collector here. Oh, Ash, I'm gonna make you pay. Bitch, you've crossed the line. I really wanted to save the Rift Herald too because the Rift Herald gives me mid-turret. And mid-turret being down opens up a lot of plays. It also sucks, whenever you take the Rift Herald, you can't change your damn trinket, and I really want the blue trinket. That opens up me catching the Syndra and the Ashe, moving through the jungle like this. It makes it so easy to ult them. Drake, where's my wolf camp? Well, if you take the Scuttle, then I just need to get in position to ult the Ashe here. Q, W, E, smite. Moving. Run. They dissipate the play, it's whatever. Do our jungle camps, get some sustain, and then our ulti will be back up soon. Since we got Axiom Arc, this gives us a lot of ability haste. And then whenever we get a kill or assist, it reduces our ulti cooldown by 24. Q, smite, E, W, auto, auto, auto. Nice. We got the kill, we got our ulti reduced, but everyone's dead. And get this, another serrated Dirk. Are you keeping track of the build, honey? I'm building serrated Dirks. Let's see, we have 270 AD. And we have quite a bit of lethality here. Lord help whoever I find with my ulti now. A Syndra, don't mind if I do. Syndra and an Ashe. Just give me a second. Well, Yone's dead. Yone's dead. They're not really playing for Dragon either. We play right here instead of in the bush because it's way less likely that it's warded. Oh. I wonder if they saw me. Let's wait for them to push up a little. If they're closer to the turret, it's way easier for them to dissipate the play. But there's really nothing for them to push for, to be fair. 30 seconds on my Rift Herald. Well, I should be farming the camps, huh? But here we are. Waiting for the next minion wave to come in. Guys, be right here. Don't get near me. Come on. Go mid. Come on. Do it normal. There we go. Ulti. Q, W, E, auto. Instantly dead. That's what we're talking about. Shouldn't have picked Ashe. Q. Dragon coming up in 30. We just have to stand our ground here. I'll defend Jhin. We're waiting for Dragon to spawn. This is pretty beast gameplay. Who likes standing still? I love it. Look, I've stood still so long, Kane's catching up in XP. That's what it takes, huh? Dude, like so many of these games recently, I've had to fight the enemy for the Dragon Soul. It's so annoying. Alright, let's find an ulti. Close. Oh, man, stop using blue trinkets. You guys know you want to push. You know you want to push that bot wave. Come on.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. Ash. Not what I was looking for. Let's skedaddle. W. Holy shit. Shorty, give me the blue trinket, man. This sweeper sucks. I mean, I tried to bait for Aatrox, but I forgot he's not a champion. Kane has 2 bruiser items and ninja tabbies, so he has some armor and a lot of HP. My Aatrox has bullshit. A lethality and a AD and magic resist item. That don't do nothing. And naturally, it's just a back-to-back-to-back throw right here, in which the enemy can walk into Baron. So annoying. Come on down, boys. Don't recall. Go fight Baron. Go ult that Baron, Jin. Oh, yeah. Give me a sweeper, too. Once I get in range, then I can maybe clean it up. Nice. Get in there. Nice. 6k. We have tons of time. Almost in range. Ulti onto Yone. Q, EW, auto. I'm ulted. Flash. Oh, wrong way. Yep. Damn. If I survive that, then we get Baron. Shit! I gotta do it better. Team's not making it easy, let's be fair. Nobody's making this easy on me. What do we want? Laners that push them in. What do we get? Guys who run around. Guess I'll farm from bot to top. Still just looking for that ulti onto Ashe. Now Syndra's wising up. She has a stopwatch now. So she kind of isn't a target anymore. So it's really going to be Yone and Ashe. My problem with Yone is that if I don't one-shot him, then we lose. Keep farming here. We're trying to get level 15 off the camps, but so that if we win a fight, we get level 16. Level 16 gives us our max range ulti, which is what the whole shebang is here for the lethality. Okay, Mrs. Ashe, do you want to die? Q, smite, W, auto. A bit late on the ulti. Alrighty, that kill gives me a collector, a longsword, and then delays the game. Puts the game in a weird state. It's definitely forced though, so I guess nothing too interesting is coming of it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So much for the Axiom Arc, huh? Every time I ult in, I die. And it's like I can't really make use of the refund on the cooldown because I'm dead. You can't ult when you're dead. Really, you guys want Baron? I have blue trinket now, I can get right on top of you guys. I'm gonna need some help though. Oh, I really missed smite. I don't think we win now. I think my team's super fucked. I haven't done like well enough, so like I think we lose.
Shut down.
I misplayed like 3 fights, and that's that.
Shut down.
The Kane is ahead of me by so much. He's 2 levels up now. We're fucked.
Has been destroyed.
9 seconds on my ulti. My god, I spell shielded my Bard's ulti. Nice, I got the shutdown, baby. They get our inhib, but we'll get quite a bit of XP from that. And I should be able to catch up in XP with the Kane now. Damn, but they got that dragon. Oh. Bard's not finding the Syndra. I was kind of conflicted. Should I go into their red side to try to find those camps and then also ult the Syndra? But didn't really value it too much compared to getting my guaranteed camps. I do those camps guaranteed, and then I get the bot wave guaranteed, and that guarantees I get closer to level 16. Let's do the Gromp. Get level 16. I just don't want to die to a Kane, you know? Nice. Now they're just surrounding the Ashe. How annoying. Shirelda's will be a last item here. This gives us percentage armor pin. This late into the game, everyone's going to have quite a bit of armor. So it's important that you have some sort of percentage armor pin to chew through that. Chain Vest on Kane and Yone. And then Zhonya's on Syndra. Bramble Vest. Ninja Tabby on Volibear. Nice, that expires. So I just want to be in between mid and top, or mid and bot, but like, these guys aren't laning. Nobody's laning. If we had any vision at all, it'd be so nice. They're definitely going for the Trundle. It's just so hard to move up. It's going to be too hard. Nice. Auto. Bye-bye. Ouch. At least we got our flash. I think I should have went Edge of Night instead of the Axiom Arc. Once I have the gold to refund this, I will. But like, the Syndra's abilities actually deals with me as I go in. Because it's like an Ashe W to break my spell shield, and then Syndra's QE. Yeah, the Axiom Arc was a mistake this game. And then you can also view it as like Kane W, and then Volibear stun to mitigate me as I go in. It's fine to die right there though, because there's no objectives up. It's 2 minutes till the Baron and the Dragon Soul. Even when they get the Dragon Soul too, it's just Ocean Soul. So it doesn't really change the game too much. Edge of Night, 29. So I'm going to need 800 gold in my pockets to trade off Axiom Arc for Edge of Night. Now, why not build the full Edge of Night? I'll never complete it, man. I just need one good fight, okay?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's get 2 control wards. And it's really about the next Baron. The next Dragon's whatever. Move up the map. I know I'm under leveled and whatnot, but I can cheese out some tempo. Does Ashe move up to this wave solo? No? Understandable. It also sucks where Ashe isn't a major factor in the game. That's kind of a big reason for my lethality build. And then it's like really the Yone, the Kayn, and the Syndra that are heavy hitters here. Too much to ult in here. They did spend the Syndra QE, but then I have Volibear and Kayn behind me if I go in. Since nobody's doing anything, makes that pretty hard. Might be able to find their bot lane. Not quite yet. Run. Yone's gonna push top, so we can't spend too much time here. It's only Ocean Soul as well, so better to defend our inhib. We actually have a chance to 1v2 the Yone too. I don't have blue trinket, so this position is super hard. Oh. Oh. I wanted to flash over the wall and then smite that bad boy. Ah, Yone gets it, damn. The Yone played that pretty well. If I kept running, then I don't think Yone can get to me, and then I could flash over this part of the wall. But the Baron was so low that I wanted to flash over this wall. Stopwatch. That's not a stopwatch. Oh wait, I can get Edge of Night. Bang. Bang. Lol. GG. I would have had to be a little bit better to win this one. We'll get him next time.